Right, so I have returned once again today to actually do, hopefully, the final stream of Attack on Titan, the manga series. Holy shit, I kicked in really quickly. That was loud? Is it just me, or is the codec for audio on YouTube just kind of skyrocketed in, like, what's the word? Oh, damn that goddamn, in gain. That's it. That's the one I was looking for, gain. So yes. Anyway, enough talk of impedance on music and also audio itself. So actually covering the possible final stream of Attack on Titan, the manga series. Actually, it's anywhere from 130 up to 139, which I believe is the final chapter of the whole entire series, unless we get a kind of like a pseudo, like, what's the word that they use? A pseudo, like, sequel-esque ending in the actual volume release, which does actually happen quite often. Kimetsu no Yaiba actually had it. I think something else major had it as well. So it's one of those things that this might be the final one for now, but not the final one for the actual foreseeable future until the actual anime comes out. But anyway, yes. So last time we had quite a lot happening actually. Flock is almost dead. Like, Flock's kind of currently dying somewhere. Kiyomi came in clutch. Magath and Keith are dead as well, which actually was kind of sad. I like those two as well, and they're actually now gone, which is depressing as all hell. Now they're on a ship. They're gonna try and stop the whole thing with, like, you know, the whole thing with the rumbling kind of annihilating a whole entire, like, place, which it's currently doing. And I think that's pretty much it. Annie's here now as well, which is actually kind of cool. Main thing is, where's Hitch? Hitch is cool, I like her, where is she? That's the main thing. And also Piek as well, Piek's very cool. But anyway, it's actually put on, Twitter actually gone live. So, let's go here, let's go there, let's go. There might be a break in between, because I might almost lose my voice if I actually carry on doing like 9 chapters today, or 10. I think it's 10, isn't it? 9 10 times it's 10. I think, until the final one. Probably what I should have done was I probably should have actually done 130 last time, and I actually did 131 to 139 today. Now it might be a little bit more less stress on my voice, but we'll get there. I probably won't lose my voice in the meantime. Wait, Armin almost died as well last time as well. That's the other thing to know. Armin almost died. But yeah, I mean, God. End of an era, if it actually is the final stream today. Well, God, end of an era. This is one of the first ones, this is one of the first animes I ever came back into after I kind of had a break from anime. Back in like 2013? I think? 2013, 2015, I think? Whenever the first season came out. It's when I actually kept up with weekly. I watched it in 3 different languages. I watched it in Japanese, English, and Spanish. Watched all 3. It just feels strange to see it kind of end. But anyways, Begin 130 actually is called Dawn for Humanity. We decided with Magath that we'll go to Odd-Iha. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Or rather, it was the only choice we had. There was no way to save your homeland Liberio. Then I don't have any other reason left to keep fighting. I'm getting off. Even if the rumbling stopped this very moment, we wouldn't be able to stop Liberio and Marley from being annihilated. Even Magath understood that, but he still put his life on the line in order to clear a path for us. He didn't just put his life on the line, he fucking died. I think. You know, death is but a concept in manga at this point, especially when it comes to JoJo. We didn't do it for the sake of Liberio or Marley. Oh, he didn't do it for the sake of Liberio or Marley. He did it to entrust us with a mission to save as many people as we can, even if they're nameless strangers. Then that would bring me back to my first question: are you able to kill Eren? If I tried to kill Eren, would you be able to sit back and watch? I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to have to be prepared to kill you again. Not any of you. And not Eren either. I wonder where it all started. Back there? It doesn't matter where. even if all of this was set in stone from the start, even if all of this is what I wanted, it's all still ahead of us. It's one of the major things as well, to be honest, because it is kind of true. Like, in essence, there is the idea that there is possibility of killing Eren at the end. Could you sit back and actually watch one of the characters you've been following this entire time kind of die in front of your eyes? I mean, there's been other mangas that have done that, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've read like 4 of them, but at the same time, I don't know, it hits different here, if you get what I mean. It kind of hits different. Eren, the way to save both the world and Eldia is your foundation plan. Seeing this through is the only way. The wine spiked with spinal fluid has only been given to the top ranks of the military, the ones who get in the way of our reforms. Zeka believes in you. You should do the same for him. I follow Zeka's plan. In appearance only, you do the same. And as we're doing that, what do we really do? The military police brigade is moving forward with a plan to turn you into a titan and feed Zeka to you now that he's here on the island. Our only option are to fight the MPs or to run away. It's not as if I'd just been tending to the cattle all this time. I know. There's no need to fight or run. If there is a most reliable way to make sure that this island lives on, I'll go along with it. There was no other way, but you defended me back then. Everyone acted for my sake. That's enough for me. Maybe for you, but not for me. What? We'll bring ruin to the world. We'll destroy them all. Every last one of those animals. That's in this world. That's wrong. It's not like everyone outside the island is our enemy. Most of them are like your mother. They're just be people killed all of a sudden one day with no idea what is happening or why it's happening. I know, but the only way to put a final end to the cycle of revengeance, cycle of revenge born from hate is to remove that history of the hate from this world and bury it in the ground, civilization and all. They want you to give birth to a child whose only purpose in life is to become a sacrifice for this island. They want to keep forcing parent and child to eat one another. I won't let them. Eren, if I don't do everything in my power to stop you, I'll never be able to hold my head high again in my life. If it's too much for you to endure, I'll manipulate your memories with the founding Titan's power. If you can just stay quiet until then, how could I ever? You can, because you're the girl who saved me that day. You're the worst girl in the world. Oh shit. Eren Yeager. Fuck me. God, just throw that one in there. Headaches? It is easy unique to the Ackerman clan. I never heard about anything like that, even from the Titan Research Society or Mr. Cassava. Right, so it is Cassava this time round. It was not the other one. It's not the other name they said originally beforehand. There are a lot of records of Shakamans awakening to their power when their survival instincts are triggered. Ingrained behavior to protect a host? I'm pretty sure that's not the case. So you want to know why it is. This Ackerman girl shows you so much kindness and affection. Eren, listen. What I think is that there's no true reason or ingrained behavior or compelling impulse. She just likes you so much that she has snapped a Titan's neck in two for you. Well, Eren? So, how will you respond? What are you even talking about? I love how he's kind of like, she likes you, buddy. God damn it. Why can't he see that? I've got 4 more years left. I've got 4 more years to live at most. What do you think about me having a child? Their lives will continue even after I die. I want them to. I want for them to live long, happy lives. Huh. Okay, interesting. I know the whole bird iconography has been there since chapter 1, but it's kind of like foreshadowing something, I imagine. Because it's been there since chapter 1, because it's the idea of like freedom, isn't it? The true freedom lies with the birds, because it was originally it's the one who cross over the walls. I mean, they kind of did that in the film as well. The film kind of very unsubtly kind of went, oh yeah, by the way, birds, they cross over the wall, they free. I want to be like them one day. You can hear more so, because here it kind of like implies implies it quite a bit. And so I'm kind of wondering what they're actually going to do with that in the end. Global Allied Fleet. Nearly every one of the largest cannons that exist on this planet have been gathered here in one place. While humanity's intelligence has its sights fixed on the same target, it is by a miracle that the fleet was gathered. If we have no other way of stopping this, humanity has no way of stopping. If we have no way of stopping this, humanity has no way of stopping this. Should you put as well after that? This rumbling. Titans just walk out like. Pfft. Oh shit! I can't believe it. The Crunchyroll actually did one double page spread actually correctly. I can't believe it. It's a miracle, I tell you. It's just like, oh yeah, shit, we might have done something. Oh no. Oh no, Crunchyroll ruined it. God damn it, Crunchyroll. You almost had it. You almost had it. It's kind of frightening, also very reminiscent of like the images from like the history books. The more I think about it. Aaron's just kind of like a suspended spine and with a load of bones around him. That's it's him. It's the Attack Titan. Well, hey, kind of pseudo name drop. They got attack on the Attack Titan. I'll destroy them. Every last one of those animals that's in this world. It's also a complete metamorphosis of his actual own ideals and actual like motivation as well. Because originally Eren had the motivation of taking out every single Titan. That was the original kind of concept, the kind of very generic protagonist kind of concept. Now it's kind of morphed into like, what the fuck, Eren? What's going on here? Truly, lad, got to sort this out. We've got to sort this problem out right now. All right, 131. Let's go. Man, oh man. See, there's hell. See, there's Halil? Halil. That's it. Halil. You and I are the only ones. You and I are the only two who know about the stash. We'll save up our money until this bag is full. Once we do, I know we'll be able to save our. Once we do, I know we'll be able to move somewhere nice together. But Ramsey, if you keep on staying like this, you're going to get your left handcuffs too someday. I don't want you making grandfather sad again. But if someone doesn't do this, we'll be stuck in that crumbling tent. Not everyone can survive this winter in those people. Winter in those people die every year. Yes, I'm done living like that. So Halil, I want you to give this money to everyone if I die. Ramsey, hide it. What's going on? The townspeople are running? Why? The ground. 131. Rumbling. It's crying. I don't know when in the future it will happen, but I'm going to kill every one of these people. Aren't crows technically like oh god. Aren't crows technically like originally meant to like be like a harbinger of death, but then it's actually kind of a misconception, if I remember correctly. They're all going to die soon. No, I'm going to kill them. Jesus Christ, Eren. Yes, that's what's going to happen. It must be the way we found our way. It must be that we never found a way for parents to survive. It's all going to go away. These homes, these people, these animals, these lives, these dreams. What would Mum think? Are we Eldians the ones who ought to die, just as the King of the Wars chose the path of death for him and his people? At the very least, so many more people would have to die on the outside. At the very least, so many more people would have to die on the outside compared to on the island. It's true, and it's true the problem of the Titans would vanish if the world would wipe clean of Eldians. But I just can't accept an end like that. That boy, I've seen him in a future memory. I think I'm going to save this boy. This brat's a refugee and a serial pickpocket. The way us merchants see it, we're just doing pest control here. It's none of your business. Get lost. Yeah, you're right. What am I thinking? I'm just going to kill that boy someday. How conceit of me. I'm going to be wreaking the ultimate in violence. How can I dare pretend to stand for justice? Aaron actually acknowledges the fact that he's kind of a dick. Thank you. It looks like the future doesn't change. I'm just like Raina, a half-hearted piece of shit. No, I'm not. I'm even worse than that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why are you crying? Ramsey, hurry this way. There is the idea that again, it's Aaron's character is a really complex kind of like thing to digest essentially, because essentially, yeah, the entirety of what he's doing here is wrong. It's on 7th century. I know it's on 7th century, but it's one of those things that again, the way it kind of frames it, that he is remorseful to an extent as well. Granted, still, we understand there is circumstances as to why this is actually transpiring, but at the very least, there is that sense of remorse in there slightly. Granted, still, people do in theory shape how he does in theory see certain things, but at least there is that sense of remorse in there, especially for people that he's robbing the future of, and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's just no going back at this point, so I can't imagine how this will all turn out. Run! Run! Titans, why? Run towards high ground. Climb the mountains. We can't. Look over there. Titans are even climbing the mountains? It's over for us. There's nowhere to run for us. No. Are you saying we just have to die? Do the Marlians run without telling us a thing? Those Titans are so fast. Can we at least save the children? Ramsey, are we going to get trampled? Of course not. You can't give up. The island. It's to save Eldia, but it's more than that. Ah, Halil, our money. What was really beyond the walls was nothing like the world I dreamed of. Halil. It does actually kind of put in perspective how terrifying, like, this actually truly is, when you think about it. I mean, yeah, it's obvious to say, but even more so, you're kind of robbed of the perspective of, say, Aaron and McCarthy and company as well. You're seeing it from the perspective of, like, the townspeople, and it makes it kind of even more terrifying. I mean, yeah, at the same time, it's not anything out of the ordinary. I mean, I've seen media do this, the idea of actually doing it from the townspeople perspective. But it's really effective here, more than anything. It wasn't like the world I saw in Armin's books. When I had learned that humanity lives beyond the walls, I was so disappointed. Oh shit! I wished for it. I wanted to wipe it all away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is like, it's just fucking terrifying. Because theoretically speaking, this entire manga has been built up upon a lie. Like, the entire time, ever since chapter 1, even through Armin's books. At the same time, looking at the whole entire thing, people paying when, in theory, they, there's some people in this world well, most of the people in this world that are currently in Attack on Titan aren't bad people. It's like what happened with Kaya and Gabby. It's the idea that a lot of people will die, and those people are innocent. Like, the same thing applies here. Like, you're seeing it from the perspective of innocent people dying. This makes you kind of realize the gravitas, what's truly going on here. It makes you realize Aaron's actual, like, it clouds your judgment on Aaron's character. At the same time, at least the manga does kind of give you, like, the entirety of the perspective. It doesn't just kind of go, Aaron didn't one day just randomly go, fuck, everyone's gonna die, and that's about it. He didn't go full Sephiroth randomly. It was all Griffith. There was a transitional period between him going from Eren Yeager to full-blown Sephiroth or Griffith. It is, and I hate seeing this animated as well. That's the problem. Ever since I was born, there before my eyes, stood those miserable walls, flaming water, frozen plains, snowfields and sand. I'm sure that the outside world's way bigger than the one inside these walls. Anyone who saw those things would be the freest person in the world. This is freedom. Ah. Ooh, he kind of just throws that in there as well, doesn't he? He kind of throws Eren as a child as well, because it kind of... Why? Finally, we're here at last. This is that sight, right, Armin? Eren. Healed up already? Huh? Annie? Yeah, I had some time. I never imagined life would be so laid back here. Want to take a seat? Because even characters that were originally demonized like way beforehand in like season 1 are just kind of ordinary at this point. Reiner's kind of like just kind of the most remorseful character in this whole entire manga at this point. Yeah, it is really iconic, that shot. Oh man, I can't wait to see that shot animated actually. It's gonna be really freaking cool. Also really just kind of like it hurts though. That's the problem. It just kind of really hurts. I figured that I hadn't thanked you yet, so for years you came to talk to me. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was so lonely that I felt like I might lose my mind. The only thing I could look forward to was hearing you and Hitch talk, Annie. But why? Why'd you bother talking to a rock that couldn't so much as grunt a response back to you? Huh? My brain stopped completely. I was like, wait a minute. There. Must be more fun and cheerful. Must have been more fun and cheerful girls out there. Must have been more fun and cheerful girls out there, right? No. Annie, I did it because I wanted to see you. Why? Huh? Do you really not get it? Even after Hitch teased me that much? I don't. Oh, it's kind of cute. This is kind of cute. Really? What are we doing? Right now, millions of people are being trampled around the world. What? Are we even doing? Yeah. Now I get it. You're a good person, and that's why you were even wanting to talk to an enemy like me, right? It's the same reason you won't give up on having a dialogue with Eren. That's why that's what drove you to bother with a monster who could wake up any moment. You want to avoid conflict, right? Sit down. I know I told you this before, but I really don't like being called a good person after all. I've killed a lot of people, not just soldiers, regular people, children. And now I've made a choice to betray everyone living on the island where I was born and raised. I killed my allies. I've been a monster for a long time now. Somewhere in my head, there was a promise I made to Eren that we'd travel the world of the unknown. I thought it would come true. The world of the unknown? Wasn't it all it cracked up to be, was it? No. It wasn't the world we dreamed of. See? It's like there's the whole bird like kind of iconography in this manga that's constantly like recurring now at this point. It was a little bit beforehand, it wasn't too much, but now it's kind of all the time. I still want to believe that there's still a world we don't know about yet out there, past the walls. It's like, you know, it's there, you kind of like, bruh, what's his actually meaning? What's his meaning at this point in time? I know it means the idea of freedom, because, let's be real, birds, in the normal context of things, those eagles, kind of signify freedom. That's the contextualized meaning behind them. That's what they always kind of meant. That's why you always see eagles all the time, like on the whole thing with freedom, because eagles are free, aren't they? It makes sense that now the idea of freedom itself, that's always constantly being subverted, is now bringing back the whole entire like use of birds as well. It's kind of interesting actually. Did I change the actual chapter? Can't remember. Am I 132 or 133? 132. I did change it. I was gonna say, did I change it? I can't remember. I'm getting old. I'm getting old too fast. It's quiet. The people of Oriha must have already fled to the south. All their ships are set sail too. Alright then, I'd like to ask the Azmabitor. Please, before the rumbling crosses those mountains, yes, we'll have the flying boat in the sky no matter what it takes. So please find a way to save our motherland of Hizuru. 132, Wings of Freedom. Hey! Wings of Freedom. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That was kind of cool. It harkens back to opening 2. It's opening 2, I swear it's called Wings of Freedom, isn't it? It's called, is it Jiru no Tsubasa, I think, isn't it? If I remember correctly? Yeah. Jiru no Tsubasa, which means Wings of Freedom, if I remember correctly. I know Tsubasa means wings, if I remember. So I swear Jiu is also freedom, if I remember. If my memory serves me correct. So yeah, it actually is kind of cool. I like that. Hurry up! All these super explosives are in the way. Let's just cut them off. Wait, we might be able to use them for something. Let's pack them in the flying boat. Oh, you want to use them on Eren? I'm not sure. Ah, no. God, Falco, this poor boy. All of them are dead already. Commander Magath, even Liberio, my entire family. The rumbling has already engulfed the majority of the continent of Mali. Then, what do? What are we supposed to do now? It's just us. I'm sorry, I don't know. Annie, go try on your equipment. You're still not used to the new vertical maneuvering equipment, are you? Go fly around somewhere with Reina and get some practice. Why? We should do whatever we can now. So, I thought I told you I'm done. You don't even want to get on the flying boat. Kind of like how it's actually called flying boat. Because originally I think they actually were called flying boats. Sorry, but no. This saving humanity stuff, I don't really get it. In fact, as Mali and Eldians, we've been persecuted by these humanity you're trying to save for my entire life. Even if the rumbling stopped here, Mali has already fallen. So there's no one backing Eldians now. No one will protect us. I feel bad. I really do. They're all betting everything on the faint hope that they can still save their homeland. But I can't fight any longer. At least give me my final moments to live in peace. When this start? What? No. Okay, I get it. When what start? It's fine, you don't need to keep suffering. But Armin's coming with us on the flying boat. We're all heading to where Eren is. Don't want to go to where Eren is. Be like, Eren, stop. You'd be like, well, shit. I guess I've got to stop. I know. So, what do you want to do? Are you going to kill Eren in order to save humanity? I'm not killing him. Eren's somewhere far away from us now. All I'm doing is bringing him back. By the way, do you not wear that scarf any longer? I have it, but I'm not wearing it now. You're being reckless. You need to keep resting. You still want me to sleep in bed? You're going to forget I even exist if I rest any longer. Anyway, that damn bearded lady laid out with a fever from a broke. Anyway, that damn bearded lady laid out with a fever from her broken bones seemed to be conscious again. We're making her tell us where Eren is. Okay, I'll join. I don't have anything else. I'll join. I don't have anything else to do. God damn it! Words. Words. I can't say them sometimes. The global allied fleet moves to suppress Paradis. They'll have to gather first in this naval port of Acrifa. After the attack on Liberia, we'll give the allies about a month of time so that they can gather here. From there, you'll come in contact with Zekin, and the two of you will gain the power of the founding titan. You activate the rumbling, but on a limited scale, using a few hundred titans from the outer walls of the Shigeshina district. And that should be enough to easily fight off the allies. Is that the only target for their attack? Will that be enough to make sure they keep their hands off of Paradise for decades? A nation that loses its warships will be brought to financial collapse. I think this attack will be more than enough if we are able to do it just to every major nation. And if anything at all bothers me, it'd have to be the fortress in the mountains of southern Mali. The flying boat research base there does concern me a bit. It will likely be Eren's second target for attack. Fort Celta? Right. If he knows about the existence of a weapon that has a chance, however small, successfully attacking the founding titan, it's where he'll go after Port Akrifa to destroy the flying boats. You're awfully willing to provide answers. I have a request for you. Please admit it. Zeki was defeated, but he was right. His euthanization plan was the only way to solve the 2,000-year-old Eldian problem. Isn't that obvious from the wretched state of things now? Sure, I'll admit it. That Eren had no solutions, no hope, and no future for us. And that I'm powerless. This is all the fuel on the boat. Just leave it there. You take care of those two children. There's no guarantee they'll be safe on the ship, but it's better than them getting on that flying boat. That is, of course, fine with me. But what will they think of it? I'll lock them in their room. Please don't let them out until we take off. I need to pay back my fallen comrades. I do my duty as a warrior. Piek. Best girl. Hanje. Actually, wait a minute. No, I was going to say, wait a minute, my brain stopped a second. I was actually thinking something, but no. Hanje, we're preparing for takeoff in an hour. Got it. You heard them. Everyone start inspecting your equipment. Roger that. 2 fingers is all I need. It's fine. God, poor Levi. This poor boy. I'll give him a hug at this point. So I'm going to be the only one running away. Don't worry. You'll never submit to Mali from the start. There's no burden you need to be saddled with. Reina, I always wanted to apologize to you and Bertolt. That day, it all began that day when I started the operation by force. If we turned around then, you and Bertolt might have been able to go home to meet your families. It feels presumptuous of me to even apologize. Yeah, I don't know how many times I stopped just short of trying to kill you. What? PX is kind of like, wait a minute. You showed a lot of self-control. Take care of Gabby and Falco for me. Understood. Armin, are you sure you're okay with this? With what? To be honest, I was counting on her. But Annie's done more than enough fighting. I'm glad. Annie should just keep on being Annie. Are you all fine with this yourselves? Even if you do stop the rumbling, just think of how Eldens will be threatened after that. I hate to say it, but you're right. General Magath left us with one final order though. He said to work together to do what must be done. Piek, in that case, I would gladly ride on the cart titan's back and fill the heart of its body as we stop. Why are you acting so creepy all of a sudden? Oh, I miss old Hanja so much. So Four Eyes, yet another love for a titan gone unacquainted, I see. We'll be friendly in no time. Hey Levi, do you think they're all watching us? We'll be able to stand tall among our dead comrades. Don't start talking like him too. Yeah, that's like the biggest like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on here kind of moment. Like the whole thing with Hanja and Hanja turning to Erwin. Because it happened way back when in the previous volume. It was kind of like, Hanja, calm down there with the whole Erwin like philosophy, please. I don't want to die as well, for God's sake. Okay, let's start fueling. All right, good. I think we can make it before the rumbling arrives. How the fuck did Flock get there, half dead? Bro, it's happening. We're reaching the conclusion of the attacks on the Titans. How did Flock get there? I'm more impressed by that more than him attacking everything. I'm more impressed he got there half dead. Flock doesn't give up. He comes back somehow. Oh no. He tried. Flock? What? Did he really cling on to the boat all the way here? Yeah, that's impressive. Hanje, he shot the holes in the fuel tank. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You can't fly like this. Well, I mean you can, but you risk the idea of it blowing up. No, we can still manage if we can close them. It's up to Weld. Anyone free? Check the engines. How long will it take? If we use tin, then an hour. I mean, that's probably a good idea. Flock just kind of swoops on in, just like, fuck, god damn it, Flock. I'm just impressed he hung on all that time. He was like, he was pretty much dead beforehand. Now somehow he's like, I don't die. For Aaron's love, I survive. I'm like, god damn it, Flock. We get it, you love him, alright? Jesus. Ah, this sound. Ah, no. It's here. The rumbling is here. Oh shit, it's even worse. No, please don't go. Quick, check the engines. Hurry, make sure they're able to start fueling ASAP. Everyone. The island will be killed. Our devil is our only hope. Flock! He's dead. Yes, you're right. Flock. God damn it, Flock's dead. But we still can't give up. He died just being a dick. He died doing what he does best, being a dick. It might not work out today, but maybe someday. Why? Open the door! Aren't the Titans right there? Open up! Shut up! We have to, like, one of the MVPs of this whole entire manga actually is Kiyomi. Like, Kiyomi's is like one of the MVPs of this whole entire series. Mikasa left being a simp for Eren, and actually now Flock's like, now it's my time to shine. Oh god damn it! I miss Flock now. R.I.P. Flock. You were a dick to the very end, but I still love you. Oh man. Armin, is there anything we can do? No. This is it. I'll stay behind and slow them. No, you're not. You're the only chance we have of stopping Eren. I'll do this. You really think I'll let you? We can't use any more of our Titan's powers. Hanje? I led us all to this point. I'll keep moving forward, even if it meant killing some of my comrades. Fucking hell, Hanje! Don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking dare! It's time I take responsibility for that. Armin alert. I'll hereby appoint you 15th Commander of the Survey Corps. The quality required of a Survey Corps commander is the unyielding desire for understanding. There are none more suited for this duty than you. I'm leaving them in your hands. Fuck's sake! Fuck's sake! Nah! And that's that. See you guys later. Alright, Levi's a subordinate now. So work him to the bone, okay? What? Hey, Four Eyes. You understand, it's funny here, you know. It's my turn. I want to look as cool as possible. I can right now. So just let me go, will you? Devote your heart. Fuck. I don't like this. I don't fucking like this manga anymore. 1 out of 10. Alright? 1 out of 10. 1 out of fucking 10. Not even that. 0 out of 10. Not even that. -1 out of 10. I want my mind erased from reading Attack on Titan, okay? I don't wanna, bro. I don't wanna. Oh, fuck's sake, Hanja. You're good right until the end. Well, I mean, Hanja's still alive, so it's fine for the time being, but I still somewhat salute at this point. Huh. That's the first time I've ever heard you say that. Hanja. Whoa. Titans really are incredible. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake! I hate this. I hate this so much. It's sealed. Start pouring the fuel. Look how close they are. That's it for fuel. Start the engines. Push the aircraft forward. It's so hot. Still nothing. Ah. Hurry. Oh man. Oh god. I mean, the death flag was actually raised for hundreds the whole entire time. I was like, it's gonna happen at some point. The whole thing with Owen, I was like, yeah, it's there. That's it. I was fearing at that point, but fuck me, it hurts so much. I had so much pain. My favorite character's gonna die. Hanje, we're taking off. Hold on. See you, Hanje. Oh man. Keep watching us. Oh my fucking god! Fuck you, Attack on Titan. Fuck you. Alright. I'm fucking done. Oh no. What about the flying boat? It took off. Huh? Hanje, you did your duty. Owen. Everyone. Oh. Really? Do you know how much trouble I went through because you named me commander? That idiot Aaron. Yeah, it must have been a lot. We're here to listen. Fucking hell. What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck, Attack on Titan? It actually made me cry. God fucking hell. It hit me even more than Phil's fucking hell. Ah. I'm just dying on the inside at this point. Oh, fuck you. Alright, I'm done. Fucking done. That man could pay for my therapy sessions at this point. God fucking hell. Alright. That man could pay for my therapy sessions. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. I want out. Oh, I'm done. Every single person I ever love is dead. Everyone's dead at this point. I have Hitch left. I have Hitch and Raina left. That's enough, I guess. God fucking God damn it. Oh god. Oh man. On left bottom last page. I just don't want to look at any more pain. It just seems so much pain. It's so much pain. The stream fucking died as well. Well, I mean, I think my stream died. Yeah, my stream died. Oh, shit, man. Oh yeah, the blood. I see. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh no. Right, let's continue on with the pain. The pain train don't end here. But what happened to my stream? It randomly died midway. It randomly died for a second. Good old YouTuber. It didn't die for me though. The stream is still exactly the same. Yeah, that's weird. I'll fuel. Yeah, so we're only able to fuel it halfway. Would it be enough to get to Fort Salter? The stream died. Hunter's dev was like, yeah, Hunter dying, I'm out here as well. Even good old YouTube understands my pain. Oh man, YouTube actually does something good. It actually kills the stream as soon as Hunter dies, just so we don't have to actually just experience me crying. Oh, I just don't want to fucking read anymore. Oh god, 6 more chapters to go. Jesus Christ. And pain will be over until the actual anime comes. I can actually experience the pain animated, which doesn't help my broken heart. It'll be enough to get to Fort Salter. I promise you, I will get us there. This flying boat that Hunter got us was the commander's final hope. I will get us to that base, no matter what. So please promise me that you'll stop the rumbling, no matter what it takes. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Onyankopon. 133 sinners. Okay, let's discuss our plan. Captain Pierre, is that what the founding titan that you two saw looked like? Yes, though it's not as if it's a good look at it. Basically, it's typically a big pile of moving bones, like a bug. Normally, the body controlling it would be in its nape. We can't be sure considering what the Warhammer Titan did. In other words, we don't know where it is. Even if we don't, we could always blow the whole thing away. Just like the way that you flattened Liberia's navy port and left nothing behind. You Colossus Titans could do it. Armin's like, yeah, don't remind me of that, please. Don't remind me of that. True, that would be the most effective way to do it. But only if we tried and failed to have a dialogue with Eren. Only if that is the only way left to stop him. It's our last resort. I'm fine with us having a last resort. But Eren's controlling the founding titan through Zeka, right? We can't stop the rumbling if we went. We can't we just stop the rumbling if we went and just killed Zeka? You know, you might be right. Well, I'm not certain, but that's what 100 predicted. We don't know Zeka's location either. Then we just have to find that fairy bastard inside those bones. Round 5. Round 5. I'll stop Zeka. Just lend me your strength. Captain. Of course, we had to kill hordes of our allies to get this flying boat in the air. We can't allow that to be a meaningless slaughter. This is all in order to stop the rumbling. I'll do anything it takes. Jean. I shot and killed Samuel and Daz. I sliced up those faces and knew until they were unrecognizable. All while they called me a traitor. While they kept telling me they were saving the world. Hey Raina, you, Bertolt, Annie, must have been awful for you. My sins are beyond redemption. I doubt I never forgive myself for what I did, even if I managed to save what's left of humanity. So, well, let's at least save the rest of humanity. Raina. Raina's an amazing character. I love him so much. I love how Levi's like, I ain't dying until I kill Zeka. When Zeka dies, I'm done. I'm going. I'm booking a holiday to some random island somewhere else. I love Zeki and Levi's actual bromance though. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Raina, you're right. Even if we can't be redeemed, we still got to do this. We still got to do this, I guess. That's right. We're the same, Raina. I never had any right to blame you for anything. I became a murderer in order to save others. Yeah, Eren told me the same thing the night of the raid on Liberio. I feel like I can't understand what Eren's thinking. Eren might want us to stop him, though. What do you mean? That's just how it feels to me. I've always wondered about something. Eren is able to affect the actions of every Titan and Eldian. Are we still able to use the power of the Titans the way we always could? Are you saying that Eren is choosing not to interfere with us? Yes, he's letting us act freely, almost as if he's testing us to see what we'll do. Why? Even though we might be able to stop the rumbling, it's the same for him. It's painful for him too. Slaughtering all the humanity isn't something you can just endure. If it was me, I'd probably want someone else to handle the power of the Founder by now. If I couldn't, I want to be stopped by someone. Huh? Oh? Oh man, interesting. Not again. That's what? He hear us or something? Eren, please listen to us. Eren, please listen to us. Stop what you're doing. Just hear Eren in the corner just saying, "Fuck off," and then it just ends. That's the whole entire manga's ending. Just him go fuck off, and everyone's like, "Guess we can't do anything now at this point." Man, that would be like a Silent Hill kind of like goofy ending, but it'd be like, well, all right, and it's okay, all right, I'm out of here. You've done enough. I'm sure that no one is going to put a hand on Paradise for centuries to come now. I mean, he's flattened most of it. I doubt anyone could. He's flattened most of them. That's just how much fear and destruction you've brought. You can still agree to a non-aggression pact and end this. You don't have to kill anyone else. The island is fine. It's fine now. We were wrong. We're the ones who forced you to do this point. Eren, we'll figure out the rest from here, so you don't have to keep slaughtering people for our sake. Yeah, that's right. Eren, I hate you over what happened to Sasha, but I know that you must have been as sad as the rest of us, right? And yeah, I never even considered what it must have been like to be in your position. Eren, I want to share the burden of your sins with you. We're all guilty of the same sins, so please stop avoiding us like this. So please come back to us. Hear that, Eren? Stop now. I'll let you off with an ass kicking. Levi's like the best pep talker in the world as well. I love him. Hey, why don't you speak up for a change? You hear Eren just being like, "Oh no!" and just stop everything. So I don't want to be kicked in the ass by Levi again. Huh? Eren! The rumbling will not stop. I won't let fate decide Paradis's future. I will keep moving forward. What? Hey. Eren! Huh? Isn't that a kid? Isn't that a kid? But that's Eren. Eren! Why not, Eren? Are you saying you can't trust us? Are you letting us still use the power? Why are you letting us still use the power of the Titans? We can talk all we want now. We're here, right? So talk to us. We're always going to be together. So please don't go any further away from us than you already have. Eren? In order to gain my own freedom, we'll take freedom away from the world. But I won't take anything from any of you. You're all free. You have the freedom to defend the world's freedom, and I have the freedom to continue moving forward. So long as we both have our unbreakable conviction, we will collide. There's only one thing for us to do. That guy here. Fight. Man. What? Then why? Why'd you call us here? So I could speak to you and tell you there's no need for us to speak. If you want to stop me, then try to stop me from ever taking another breath. You're all free. The guy here. God, fight on, fight on. Oh, god damn it, Eren Yeager, he's given up. Fight on and fight some more. God, they just. Oh man, Jesus Christ. God. Well, now there's no hope. Now there's no hope. Now there's no hope. Huh? What happened? Well, it looks like my prediction was right. Is there nothing we can do? There goes any hope for negotiations, I guess. Now what? I was right on the whole fuck off scenario. Commander. Where to now? We'll be spending the next few days traveling to Izuru. I believe that Miss Mikasa and the others will stop the rumbling. However, my homeland is surely in no condition to operate as a country any longer. Sounds like fish is the only thing I'm going to be eating for a while. Izuru's seafood is exquisite. That's good. Oh, guess we can eat birds too. I guess the only thing we can do now is Tataka is the only thing now. The whole thing with like the fight scenario, that whole entire line just kind of actually has like a completely different meaning at this point. Like just hearing him say Tatakae in the anime is like, I don't like that. It's the whole thing with like Devote Your Heart as well. Even him kind of saying Tatakae as well. It'd be like, it would hurt as hell. It would hurt like hell. Just continue fighting on. You'd be like, these words have different meanings now. I liked it was beforehand. Now they just hurt. Because the whole thing with like Devote Your Heart was like for them to continue on fighting to save humanity. Now it's like Devote Your Heart. It's like it doesn't have the exact same ring to it because devoting your heart now just basically means going forth to die. I mean, you go to save your own homeland, I guess, to an extent, hopefully, but at the same time, you're basically throwing your whole entire life away. For what, at that point, really? I guess the entire thing really is, like, the entire manga is implying that the fight itself kind of, well, I guess it's a needless battle, really. He's basically ending the whole entire civilization by and then at that point it's like, what's left? He's rebuilding everything, but at the same time, it doesn't solve any problems. It's solving a problem now, creating more problems in the future. Oh man. God damn it, Eren Yeager. You're gonna cause a massive amount of problems. I'm the one who brought Zek and Eren together. I doubt there's any way for me to atone for the sin of bringing about this mass slaughter. Well, I mean, no one knew it was gonna happen like that. Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay. Then say you could do it over again. Would you never get involved with the Eldians and just watch Paradise die? Watch Paradise died? We can never turn back the clock. However, my regrets will stay with me forever. I cannot claim to have searched for every possible way to ensure that the Eldians did not die. I acted with the profit and honor of my clan first and foremost in mind. I wonder, why can't we notice until we've lost it already? The feeling, not of profit and loss, but only of respect for others. But it's too late. Miss Annie, I had a dream. A dream? Galliards? Mrs. Eke is not... Mrs. Eke. No, a memory. Isn't it true that the female titan can take in parts of other titans and manifest those titans' abilities herself? Well, it's particularly easy for the female to do that. It's why they made me choke down all kinds of things. What about it? See, I knew it. Okay, so maybe in the end, two kids save the entire universe. That would be a cool ending. Just Falco and Gabby save the world. Okay, so maybe it'll work out. No, but there's no way. Shut up, you damn kids. Go log some coal or something. Ah. Did you say you saw Zeke's memories? Yeah, so became a Titan because of his spinal fluid. It seems like that's why he's showing some of the characteristics of the Beast Titan. And the most clear memories is one of flying above the clouds, and it feels like that's something that I could do too. What do you mean? Well, in other words, there used to be a beast titan with wings. Yeah, I mean there was some kind of bird-like about your titan. It wasn't like Mr. Galliard's jaw titan at all. And so we're going to leave. You're going to turn to a titan here? If Shipper can't take it, it's going to sink on the spot and kill us all. And anyway, why are you so confident that you'll be able to do something like that when you couldn't control your titan's power at all? Listen, what's lost isn't coming back. It's too late, Miss Leonhardt. I do not mind if the ship sinks. Not if the alternative is living with any more regrets. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, Eren's kind of like, yeah, we'll just end everything. I'm like, Eren, you do realize that's not going to fix anything. It's going to make everything even worse. He's like, yeah, all right, I'll just, end everything and kind of carry on. Like, is it going to though? It's going to destroy a lot of things that will not come back. So that's Fort Salta. Are there really airships in there? Who knows? We won't know until we climb up that rocky mountain. But do you really think you'll be able to steal one and get away? You Eldians. Watch your mouth, Marlian. Remember you have to thank for not being flattened stained on the ground right now. Dude coming clutch though. Holy shit. I love how random characters in manga actually come in clutch randomly as well. That's kind of amazing. If the airships are a bust, your family's dying in the rumbling too. If you betray us, we'll shoot you. This is the only chance your family has of surviving this as a whole. It doesn't matter how low your hopes are, we're surviving this. It's okay, Mr. Braun. Those kids are strong. I bet they're with Colt and Raina in Paris right now. Our children on that island of devils? How could they possibly survive? If only we'd never tried to make them into warriors. We could have been together with them until the very end. Raina, Mr. Finger, you should throw that armband out the window. My daughter sacrificed everything to earn the likes of and the likes of me this armband. Honestly. Hey, look. No, the airships, they're all taken off. Gah. Hurry. We only need for there to be one. We only need for there to be one left. There we go. I know that. It's too late. Hey, what's that? Smoke. Well, coming clutch is a very, very loose term in this context. It's the rumbling. It's caught up to us at last. It's here. Can't this thing go any faster? Wait, those airships. They're heading for those damn Titans. What are they doing? We might be saved. They're bombing them. They're going to blow the Titans away from up there where they can't be reached. Right, 134. Indeed, poor everyone at this point. Poor everyone. Aaron just doing his shtick and just letting everyone else kind of perish. Poor everyone at this point. God damn it. Right, 134. God damn it. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the end almost. I just want Hitch. That's all I want at this point. God, I just want Hitch. 134 in a depth of despair. Wow, they're really going for it, aren't they? He's really going for it. He's hitting you. He's hitting you. Really, isn't he? He's hitting you with the holy shit, what the fuck, man? Kind of feeling. It's no good. There's not a single one left. Every airship has been mobilized. It's attack. I'm hoping for happy Hitch as well. Hitch is like, just give me Hitch, I'll be happy. Has the entire fate of mankind riding on it. The soldiers in the airship squadron and here in the fortress, this is the last bastion left to humanity. An immeasurable burden lies upon your shoulders. Whatever the outcome, no, the responsibility for this is not yours alone. This skill is shared by every one of us adults. We made use of hatred. We let it grow. We believed it would save us. We took every problem caused by our own shortcomings and spat them all out onto an island of devils. And the result was the birth of that monster, who has now come to repay us for all the hate we've ever shown. If it's possible for us to ever have a future again, or we'll never make the same mistakes, I swear it. If we ever see another tomorrow... Karina? Sister. All this time, I've used him as a tool for revenge. I've never once acted like his mother. Me too. I'd like to ask all of you to make the same vow, that you are done with this age of mutual hatred. The squadron's in formation. The bombardment will begin once they reach their target height. And that you will usher in a world where we show consideration to one another. That here is where we say goodbye to our own monsters. What? Moving by the attack titan? Begin the bombardment, but our altitude is still too high. The enemy won't wait. Release them immediately. Man. I knew it. The groupings are too spread out. Keep going. We're betting everything on this attack. Conscious popular belief in other contexts is when people bank on one attack, it don't end well. It don't end well. Ah, shit, really? Good old B sign comes out. Oh, great. This is fucked. The airship squadron has been wiped out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all of you, innocent children. Hey, Mum, the Titans are coming this way. I'm scared. Sorry. I'm sure both Annie and Raina are alive on Paradis. They won't die before their parents. Yes, I'm sure they're alive. That's enough for me. Over there. What is that? A flying boat. Yo! Coming in clutch again. Maybe, who knows? Damn, the engine is barely moving now. We're about to jump out. Hurry and keep us. Hurry up and hurry and come with us, Onya Capon. Not yet. I'm piloting us until we're right above the founder. I'll make an emergency landing after that. So just promise me you'll get out when you can land on that founding titan. Understand? Avoid it, Onya Capon. Hold on. So he's here. That big furry bastard. Oh god. Thank God for Levi though. Oh, I love him. I was timid to Levi originally. I was like, he's alright. I like him a little bit. And I'm kinda like he's cool. I love him. That saves us the trouble finding him. The target of our attack is the Beast Titan. We'll use all of our forces to destroy him. We're stopping the rumbling. Now, fly. Aaron. That's kind of like... Levi just kind of like, wait a minute. Zeke's there. Furry bastard. Die. Boom. I know what I'm doing. Ah. It's very reminiscent of the attack on Marley did back in like 91, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's way back when at this point. Ah, damn it. Rainer. Yeah, I'm a Titan. Even the Cart Titan? That's vertical maneuvering equipment. Could it be? Any forces from Paradis? Here to stop the rumbling? Rainer. Aaron, I'm asking you one more question. You're not going to like. What about you is free? And can you answer me once we drag you out of there? Yeah, it's a good point. Because he technically is burdened. He's still not free in the grander scheme of the word free. Because freedom means that he is free of everything. He doesn't have any more burdens. The problem is he's shouldering about 1 billion sins at this point. He's like, yeah, by the way, I'm kind of like doing all this shit now. Aaron, you're not free though. You're acting as if you're free. You're delusional. You're delusional. Granted, still at the same time, there's reasons to why it's kind of transpired this way. It's not as if, again, I see a lot of flack of Attack on Titan, but at the same time, I kind of dig the idea that this actual manga does give you every single perspective possible. It doesn't just kind of throw out one thing and that's about it. It's very much the actual manga does kind of give you like, this is why this is happening. And it's actually one of those things, it's birthing one thing that actually kind of transpired to actually cause this thing from happening. And now it's like, well, this can in theory be avoided if this didn't happen, essentially. It's interesting. I mean, I hope it actually does continue to the very end. Still have no idea, but I'm actually hoping that. I'm hoping it does continue to the very end. 135, A Battle of Heaven and Earth. It's kind of a very, very, very symbolic name. That's kind of a cool shot. No wonder he's not putting up a fight. He's already a husk. So Zek really is using the same technique as the Warhammer Titan. He's hiding his own body. In that case, are you telling me we have to find something as small as half a human body in this mountain of bones? There's no possible way. You just have to accept. You just have to accept what this means. Armin, I know. We're blowing this place apart in 1 minute from now. We'll work with the cart titan to get away. Armin. Aaron expects this attack from me. I can't imagine this killing him, but blowing these bones to pieces might help us figure out where Aaron and Zeke are. If you feel like you really need to, just blow it up already. You don't need to worry about us. I can understand that, to be honest. I understand his entire morality is one of the more complex ones I've ever seen. I mean, I can't say the only other time I've probably ever seen like a more morality complex character like him. Probably don't know actually. Don't know. I guess Ugly from like Fire Punch as well kind of has a very like morally complex persona about him, but again, it's reasons to why that transpires the way it does. Same thing here. It's reasons to why it kind of transpires. I mean, yeah, it's still very like one of those things that it's the reader's own like. What I kind of imagine is this manga is divisive because it's the reader's own like interpretation of what's happening. It's whatever they get out of it, essentially. That's what I think he's trying to imply. I think he's basically not giving you an answer to what's going on here, because he wants you to understand from yourself what you're reading, essentially. Rather than it just kind of being like, this is X, this is Y, and that's why this shouldn't happen. No, he's giving you an entire plot that does transpire this way and saying to you, what would happen if things were different? And it's actually like, it's what you get out of it, essentially. It's just different because 9 out of 10 times mangas like this that deal with themes like this tend to actually kind of like fall into the pitfall of actually having a lot of the writer's own like opinions, and it kind of ruins it slightly. But at least here it kind of gives us like a perspective. It gives you all the perspectives that happen to why this is actually going this way, and it's your own interpretation at the end of it all that is actually what shapes your understanding of it. You may not like it. You may like it. That's the thing. There's no right or wrong, essentially, with your own interpretation of the whole entire manga. That's what I got from it, essentially, so far. It could all go down the shitter by the end, but that's what 135 chapters actually told me so far. Someone who can't throw anything away will never be able to change anything. I know that. Nothing's going to change unless I throw it away. I need to throw away my naive hopes. Aaron, Armin. Oh shit. Ah, huh? Oh shit. No. Oh shit. What? Armin! He's not moving. He's breathing. Seems he hit his head. Is this man from Paradise too? Hey, can you hear me? Do you know where Annie Leonhardt is? She's my daughter. Raina, please don't die. The attack titan and the forces from Paradise appear to be clashing. However, enemy forces are advancing towards us at the same speed. We can't just sit here and watch. All of you engage with them with our cannons. Yes, sir. But majority of our troops were assigned to the airship squadron. The rest of us will only be able to man about 3 cannons. Is that a reason to act like? Is that a reason to take no action at all? Right now, they're on top of the enemy's massive back. Are people fighting for their lives? What exactly do you think they're fighting for? Hey, here they come, Raina. Ah. I don't know, I find Attack on Titan to be one of the more interesting mangas I've probably ever read, just because of actually how much it's metamorphosized at this point. It's interesting. I like it. Who are these guys? Not pure Titans it seems. They're watching us and coordinating their attacks. What should we do? We'll run out of thunder spears in no time. And wait, is Armin even alive? He should have turned to the Titan immediately if there was so much as a scratch on him. In other words, he's captured but completely unwounded. He's been taken to Aaron's ass though. And now there's all these Titans between us and him. Even if I was in top shape, I still wouldn't choose to charge into that. So stay calm. Mikasa, don't rush. Wait for me to get their attention. I'll act as bait. That won't be possible, Captain. I figured out who they are. Those are the 9 Titans from throughout the ages. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know if these previous inheritors have minds of their own or not, but it must be possible to resurrect an infinite number of them if you have the power of the founding Titan. This is an army of veteran Titans created for battle. How are we supposed to fight that? Yes, and so we need to be decisive here. I was never friends with Eren anyway, so... Huh? Hey, is she? Piek! Ah! That little... God fucking damn it! No! Look, it's obvious we should strike here first. I've always been focused on that point from the very start. The Attack Titan's neck. God fucking damn it. Please don't. Please don't. Wait! Now vanish! Just don't fucking... Just don't... You nightmare. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. No. Piek. God. Galliard? Over here, Raina. Keep it from moving. Captain. Ugh. Hurry, we're getting Armin back. That's the only way out of this. Otherwise we all die here like dogs. Let's go, Raina. Piek. Just hold on somehow. I don't like this. Hurry! I should have been more careful. I'm fading. Is he just going to try and suffocate me to death here? What would Eren do? Would Eren do that to me? No. It's that child, Ymir, the founder. If Eren is only attacking onward like he said he would, this resistance is coming from Ymir. In that case, the founder wants to massacre all of humanity too. Ymir the founder is invincible. There's nothing we can do. Is this where it all ends for us? Oh, and then there's Bertolt as well. Bertolt! Wow, isn't that eerily similar to the original, like, first couple of chapters? Raina, don't fucking tell me my favorite character actually will fucking die. I mean, I'm used to it at this point, but at the same time, fuck off. Alright? Hey. Wake up, Connie. Captain. Sorry, I think my vertical maneuvering gear equipment is broken. Me too. My right grip it's shot. I can't pull us up. Man. Jean, let's go. I can transform at least once more. Then what? We get crushed by the rumbling armor and all? For someone named the Armored Titan, you really do get broken to pieces way too often. You think we can still win this? No, but at least we ought to struggle until they manage to kill us, right? The Severed Corps just don't know when to give up, and that's who we are. Jean. Connie! God damn, Connie, don't die. Ah! Captain! God fucking damn it, Levi, as well. I don't know how worse this can actually get at this point. I know it's gonna get worse, but I can't imagine how worse it could get. Bring it on. I'm strong, so it doesn't matter how many more of you attack me. Mikasa, can you just get out of the way? Poor Mikasa. Huh? What? Grab on. Poor Mikasa. She had a massive speech, and it's just kind of like, yeah, could you just scoot out the way, please? Man, I never imagined Titans could really fly myself. He really does though. So I had to come, Annie. But I'm glad I did. Yo, Annie's here to save the goddamn day. Maybe, who knows at this point. Ah, fucking end my suffering. Oh god, 3 more chapters to go, boys. God, 3 more chapters to go. It's actually done. Who would have thought? Oh, 3 more chapters to go, fams, and we're getting there. Oh, and then chapter's actually called Devote Your Hearts as well. God fucking damn it! It's a bird. And people are riding on it. 136 Devote Your Hearts. I hate this. I hate this. What are you doing here, Gabby? What do you expect when you left us behind like that? You know that we can fight too. Annie! It doesn't be till ship sunk. What? It couldn't withstand Falco's transformation. We weren't even sure that we could fly, but Kiyomi was okay with it all and let us go. That's why we need to stop the rumbling. We need to repay her kindness. God, Kiyomi coming clutch like the entire time. Kiyomi's like the clutch character of the whole entire manga. Gabby, Falco, do you remember your promise to me? Of course I do, Mr. Braun. We're going to save Gabby from the dark future we face. So how's Armin? No, how's Piek? What's her status? Armin's been captured by the Titans. His life is in danger. The Titan that took Armin should be by the tailbone. Annie, help us. Your childhood friend just love getting kidnapped, don't they? Of course, I'll get him back. Got a point, actually, the more I think about it. It's got a point. What about Piek? She's by the skull. We had to blow. We're trying to blow the nape up, but the Warhammer Titan is stopping us. Blow it up. We wrapped explosive around the nape. We couldn't hit the trigger. Both. We're doing both. One group will rescue Armin. We can use the Colossus Titan's explosion. The other will go after Eren and attack the nape at the same time. We'll split into 2 teams and do it simultaneously. Captain. We're not in a place where we can be concerned about Eren any longer. No, we never were to begin with. But what? We would have died back there if not for this flying miracle we're on now. Yeah, without having done a thing. Jean, there's a whole lot I want to tell that idiot, but damn it. I'm the same. I don't want to give up on Eren, but it's my fault that the captain can't even fight now. What's more, we're against the founding Titan here. Do you really think we're able to go easy on it? Mikasa, we need to kill Eren. Mikasa, you just focus on saving Armin. You don't need to think of anything else. Okay. When Eren's head went flying, what? I shot Eren's head off with an anti-Titan rifle right before he managed to touch Mr. Zeka. When I did, something jumped out of Eren's spine. It looked like a shining centipede or something. It was connected to Eren's head. What? Gross. Obvious reaction to have. That's the founding Titan. No, if that's the true nature of the power of the Titans, we might see it again. If we decapitate him. Let's go on the extreme. Oh shit! Actually can't change page. Wow, they're heading back toward the attack Titan. We won't give up either. Even if it's just a cannon or two, it's still better than nothing. Refugees? Wait, they used to have armbands on their left arms. You're Eldins, aren't you? Ah, hey, hold on. We're not here. We're here just to ask you to help our wounded. We're in no situation to do that. What you're really here for, Mr. Leonhardt? Now do you understand? Lion soldiers aren't going to help us. Looks like we outnumber them. We have more experience in battle too. You sent us to the front lines time and time again for the sake of your Malians, after all. Put down your guns, Eldians. Damn it! Stop! I said put your guns down. What? Driver? Since when did you? Secretary Secretary Muller. Huh? What was that? They're still at each other's throats. Falco, watch out projectiles. Watch out projectiles, I should say. Here they come. Now, speed up. Hold on. Let's go. You go help Armin. We'll come back later with Falco to back you up. can't even read. Yeah, tell me about it. Like, man, just set aside differences. Just stop being a dick. Jesus Christ. Stop. I can't understand how they can. They're facing extinction at this point. They're facing death in front of them. They're like, yeah, we're still being absolute dicks of the world. It's like, stop. Just stop being dicks. All right. Stop being the worst of humanity. Okay. Jean, Raina, please don't die on us. Yeah, same to you. I get the intention of the Warhammer Titan. Now, Jean, just hold on. Just wait until I detonate the. More help. Yeah, makes sense. Knowing how to vertically maneuver must be nice. Oh shit! I can't get close. Whoa! No, Pierre, get away! What? Jean, if you think I'm a Titan that's only good for odd jobs and not fighting, you're dead wrong. Let's go. Oh shit. With the cart's endurance, as long as they don't take me out, I can fight until we win. Let's go. Even if I have to try hundreds of times, Shojon, you don't need to worry about me. Just ignore me and go blow up. Whoa. Well, even if I won 100 times, I guess that still wouldn't mean much against a million enemies. Even Bertolt's being used as a puppet. Unforgivable. There, that one. The pig or whatever that titan is. Which one? The one over there. That thing. Where? Which of the 9 titans would it be? The cart? The beast? Maybe the jaws? It doesn't help. Because you need to take this seriously. I am. Oh, only one is running away. That's an okapi. Okapi. I don't know what that is. Go, Falco. We'll corner that pig or whatever it is while it's on the tailbone. Then we'll stop it. Let's get Armin back. I can provide cover with his anti-titan rifle. That actually can. Peck is so badass. She's so amazing. I love her. Gabby can shoot down anyone. I fear her more than the Doomslayer from Doom. You won't kill any of these titans with that. Where is Zeka? Where is he? If I did find him though, I'd just be a burden in the state. Damn it. I never bungled out one of his orders, not even once, and yet for some reason his final order is the one that I just can't. Our role may have ended here. May have ended there. We got those brats to the sea. If that was the extent of our role, tell me, when you guys devoted yourselves, was that in order to trample the hearts of the lives of others? No, we dreamed of a world without titans. I'm pretty sure that was an absolutely innocent and idolized world. So if it wasn't, it wouldn't have been worth what they devoted. Owen didn't pick you. Owen, I didn't pick you. I have no regrets about that. About entrusting the future to that kid who had the same look in his eyes as you. Man, Levi. Oh no, he's going to run away toward the head. Annie! Ugh. Stop right there, Okapi. Ugh. Out of my way. A quick drink before I actually leave my throat. Oh man. Annie, you can't go off on your own. They'll kill you in no time flat. The pig. Oh no. It's heading for Bertolt. Hey. Ugh. Man, it hurts. It hurts, doesn't it? That's the problem. It fucking hurts. Because he's always been one of those stoic characters. He's always been there. Always the stoic one. Now he's got no more left. He's actually broken as well. It's kind of interesting to see him actually show emotion, to be honest. Why won't my body move? Please, you have to move. Everyone's going to die. Raina, Pieck, Jean, Connie, Mikasa, Annie. All of them. Don't you get it? They're going to die. Wake up, you piece of trash, filthy bastard. You says idiot. I hate you. I always have. You never done anything but betray me. The life I was given, the expectations, the responsibilities, everything, all of it. You haven't been able to give them anything in return. So why are you dead like that? Move. I said move. Sand. Think. If I really was dead, how would I be able to think with no oxygen coming to my brain? This isn't a dream. It's not a vision. It's not even an afterlife. This is the path. This is reality. I'm supposed to be in a titan's mouth right now, so why do I know what everyone's doing? Because all aliens are connected via this path? In that case, there must be something I can do here. Yeah, think. Yo, it's Zeka. The entire time he's been sitting there making a sandcastle. He's just been sitting there making a sandcastle the entire time. What? Hello, Mr. Zeka. Hello, Aaron's friend. So you marry you too? Oh shit. He's just making a sandcastle this entire time. He's like, shit, I guess I'm stuck here. Might as well make a sandcastle. I love Zeka. He's killed like loads of people in Elwyn. He's still cool. I like him. Right, 137. Goddamn. Long, long ago, when nothing but mere matter existed in the world, as countless masses of some unknown things disappeared, and then appeared again. One of them eventually survived. We now know it as life. The reason that life ultimately survived was because it was in its nature to multiply. Life took new forms in order to multiply, adapting to every kind of environment, and eventually leading us to where we are now. It sought numbers, it sought spread, it sought abundance, and so this is to say the purpose of life is to multiply. 137 Titans. This sand, these pebbles, the water, they don't seek to multiply, but life never stops in its frantic quest to do so. After all, death and extermination of the species run counter to the goal of multiplying. That is why we face the punishment known as fear, and why that child so desperately sought to avoid such pain. Something stronger, something larger. She gave birth to an undying body, and then she escaped to a world that was free of even death. That girl was Ymir, the founder, and this is the world free of death. In that case, what exactly is Ymir's goal? I myself spent an astounding amount of time here, trying to understand her. In spite of all the strength she had, she could never defy King Fritz. Why was that? For 2,000 years, she remained here obeying him. What was the reason? Yes, she did still feel attached to the world she left behind. Eren was able to understand that, when I couldn't. And that is why Ymir went with him. You have to tell me, is there some way of getting back to the outside world from here? Who knows? I think it's possible. I think it's impossible now. I haven't given up on anything yet. Why? Well, to continue to multiply is a continuation of your species that important of a task. Oh, to continue to multiply is the continuation of your species that important of a task to you. What's happening now could be called a miserable sight of life forms controlled by fear, a kind of fear brought about by countless pointless vital activities that my friends they're fighting right now because we can still save so many people from terror. What we're doing is fighting fear. What would be wrong with losing that fight? You know that to live means to die, means to one day die, does it not? Who knows? Perhaps one's final moments brings relief. Maybe the end of your days being manipulated, all in the name of multiplication, without ever knowing if it means anything at all. Feels like freedom. The sun was starting to set. We're running to a tree on the hill. The tree of us. Zek is great. In a very interesting way as well. He's great. He's great in a very interesting way. The three of us were racing. Eren brought up the idea and took off out of nowhere. We cut around too, but stayed behind him on purpose. And of course, I was dead last. But the breeze was nice and warm that day. Just running felt good. Leaves fluttered everywhere, and for some reason I thought then maybe the reason I was born was so that the three of us could be racing there. I thought the same thing when I read books at home on rainy days. When a squirrel ate some nuts I gave it, and we all walked around the market too. I felt it. That these trivial moments might actually be precious. It was buried in the sand. Why is that? Who knows? But to my eyes, if there's no need for something like this in order to multiply, it's something incredibly precious. Yes, you're right. Just throwing, catching, and throwing again. That simple repetition doesn't mean a thing. But you're right. I would have much rather just kept on playing catch. Oh shit! I can understand actually. It's really impactful. Like that whole entire section really kind of it gets them right there. My problem is I'm dead on the inside at this point. That's the problem. problem. My emotions are gone. I have no emotion left. Attack on Titan killed it. So did Banana Fish. All that's left is a hollow husk of a human being. Oh man, I hate the husk I've become. I hate it. Piek. I can keep fighting once mines are fixed. You're at your limit. We need to retreat back to where Reina. Well, Reina's not doing very good, to be honest. Jean. Piek. Annie. What? Bertolt. What? Porco. Marcel. Galliard? What? Ymir? Did he just save us? Bertolt? I don't know, but I'm not wasting this opportunity. I hit it. Give Armin back. Oh, there you go. Boom. Right on cue. Armin. What? Annie. Armin. Annie, behind you. Sorry, everyone, but we're okay now. Huh? Ooh. What's happening? Yo! Everyone coming out. Everyone is here. It's a Smash Bros of Attack on Titan fights. What's going on? The Titans are helping us? Seems that way. Hey, over here. What? No way. You wanted to meet me, didn't you, Levi? Can't say I want to do the same. I love these two. Oh man, Zeke? What the hell's going on? It's thanks to Mr. Zeke. Zeke? He woke up everyone who was asleep in the world of the path where neither life or death exists. Every Elden is connected to one another by the path. I think it's because the founder Ymir wants to be connected, because she wants something from us. Bertolt. It's Cassava. Okay, it's Cassava this time round. It's still Cassava, but it's still good. It hasn't changed. Our dream was never realized. I don't think the euthanization plan was mistake. I still don't think the euthanization plan was mistaken, but if it meant getting to play catch with you again, I guess I wouldn't mind being born once more after all. So I suppose I'll thank you, Dad. I took everything from you. Your life, your power, even your precious memories. That's why I know we can't just stay here. Lend me your strength. What a beautiful day it is. If only I'd realized that earlier. Well, after all the killing I've done, that's asking for too much. Oh shit, Levi actually kind of went over there. Levi's like, wait a minute, hold a second. Opportunity, furry bastard, right there. I'm doing it, lads. I'm going. I love these two so much. I love them. The rumbling, it stopped. Go, John. You stupid little suicidal blockhead. There it is. It's doing it again. It's going after Erin's head. Reina! Jean, Piek, we need to get away quick. Armin's going to blow those bones to pieces. My throat came out mid-sentence just then. Wait, but Reina, the Armored Titan should be able to withstand the Colossus Titan explosion. And most of all, Reina prepared for the consequences. To let this opportunity get away would be to let that go to waste. Thank you. Without all of your strength, we wouldn't be able to stop the rumbling. Goodbye, Eren. This fucking hurts as well. This fucking hurts. This fucking hurts. Right, second to last chapter. Here we go. God damn, I've read so much today. Oh jeez, I've read so much. I put on Twitter actually in the second to last chapter. The last one I actually read so much was probably Kimetsu no Yaiba. One's got a better. This one's probably. This one's making me less want to hit my head across the table. So there's that. Kimetsu made me want to hit my head across the table all the time. So this actually has a better conclusion, to be honest. Oh man, every single day I actually have to kind of say that I didn't like the ending of Kimetsu no Yaiba. 138, A Long Dream. What happened? Those bones were blown away. Sister, you okay? Ah. Look, the bones are gone. The rumbling has stopped too. Is Eren dead? Ah. Apparently, once the Narcoman awakens, they often find themselves suffering from sudden headaches. A doubting slave who only ever followed orders ever since I was a kid. Was that the last time that we'll ever... Mikasa, I've always hated you. It can't be. At least everyone actually got back together, though. At least everyone's kind of together, at least. To an extent. Because it's still at the end of the whole entire manga just yet. It's not like I don't have regrets, but we did the right thing, didn't we? We stopped the rumbling. Why are you here? All the way from the internment zone. Mr. Leonhardt led us all here. Hugh? Father? Go and meet him. Aunt Karina. Raina's still fighting. Yes, I saw. That shining centipede. Raina, where are they? Oh, man. Raina! He's okay. Hey, look! Over there! He got hit by that explosion. Survived? What the hell is that thing? Who knows? All I know for sure is that we can't let it live. Kind of cool shot, to be honest. Kind of cool shot. Well, figures. I don't think that would be enough to kill you. Yeah. But what do we do now? Eren. Pissed off. Eren's pissed. Oh no. You can't let that thing... You can't let that shining thing come into contact with Eren. There's no telling what could happen. It could even start the rumbling again. That thing. We gotta kill that shining thing. Well, how are we going to kill something that survived that explosion just now? We need to go. For Eren. You all understand by now, right? This nightmare won't end until we take him down. Father, I still have one final job. I'm completing my mission, and Colt's too. Why? How? Did it turn out that... How did it turn out this way? What? Did your leg get hurt? No, it's an old injury. Thank you. If you hadn't fired all those rounds into the air, I imagine we'd still be at each other's throats. Can you stand? Bring the injured here. The Titans are still closing in. I need help deploying the cannons. I've made my fair share of mistakes, but let's work together to overcome this. Yes. Dad. Annie? What is that smoke? Smoke's coming from that shining thing. Did it die? No. That's not the smell of a dead Titan. This isn't the same thing that they did in Ragako. Isn't this the same thing they did in Ragako? Mikasa, Pieck, get on Falca, get away from here. Huh? What are you saying? Archimans and anyone with the power of the Titans are exceptions. You should know what we need to do better than anyone here. No. This is too much for me to... Hurry up! So this is how it ends for us. Guess so. We'll trust them with the rest. That's what it means to die as a member of the Survey Corps. Do you remember, Jean? The night of the entrance ceremony? Yeah. You know this is all your fault, right? That we end up stuck with the job of saving humanity. Oh shit. No. Can this really be happening? Hey, are you okay? Wait. What in the world has happened? Dad? Sir? Ah. Well, this is what I like to call in the business a well shit moment. A very massive well shit moment. It went and summoned its troops. Are you out of your mind? There's no way you're getting past me. You really love hell, don't you, Eren? Fine, I'm sticking it out with you until the very end. This is actually technically round 2 at this point for Eren and Armin as well. Ah, Connie, Jean, Gabby. It can't be. Why? Mum. That's just really fucked up, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I can't stand that. Well, I mean, it happened Pixels as well, which actually still was fucked up. But even that's fucked up, man. On the scale of fucked up, it's pretty fucked up. It's actually not just pretty fucked. It's actually very fucked up. Piek, Hanny, what must we do to receive our reward? Mikasa, save me here. We're the only ones left who can kill Eren. I can't take any more of this. I want to go back. I want to go back to our home. Mikasa, wake up. You'll catch a cold. Eren? Huh? When I fall asleep, I must have been exhausted. I feel like I just had a long dream. Let's just take it easy for the rest of today. I managed to catch a big fish after all. Mikasa, why are you crying? Huh? I wonder why. I started asking myself, if it's really okay for me to be here. You know, there's nothing we can do about it now. Huh? The two of us abandoned everything. We escaped out here ever since then. It's been 2 months since the Malians' war ended. The war to invade Paradise will begin soon. Running away is the only way for anyone to survive. I bet Armin is looking all over for us right now. I couldn't send his story to hell and continue to end the slaughter. I couldn't commit mass murder against humanity outside the walls. In that case, I should just live the founder years I have left in peace and quiet. When nobody else is around, just the two of us. Mikasa, wasn't it you who suggested it first? Yes. I'm sorry. I know I promised I wouldn't bring this up. Will you make me one more promise? Throw the scarf out once I'm dead. You have a long life ahead of you, so forget about me. Be free. Please, Mikasa, forget about me. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I can't. Eren is inside the mouth. I'll do it. Everyone back me up. Man. Hit you, I didn't actually didn't change the thing, did I? Fuck. Didn't change the thing, did I? God damn it, I just realised that. Right, there we go, that's better. I said I didn't change the actual title of the actual chapter. Understood. Mikasa. It's kind of there is that whole entire thing, because I remember that line. There was that line way back a little while ago that she said if I had said something at that point, maybe it would have been different. And I guess that's the memory she had. I guess that's the thing she has. That entire thing is like what could have happened, what would have been if she's actually said something at that point. So I don't think she did say anything, because every single time she was going to say something else happens. It's happened the same thing in season 2. When she's about to say something, Eren stops her as well. So again, there might have been things that might have actually saved them, to be honest, or might have changed the course of history. Who knows? See you later, Eren. Your beard's in the background, like, oh, it's kind of cute. She's just kind of like kissing a severed head. God, Yumi's like third winning really goddamn hard. And there we go, we're on the final chapter of the whole entire manga. God damn, here we go. I really need to pass out after this. I need to go take a nap after this. I've experienced some shit today. God damn. Hey, I did get it. I I did get it. I get it. You did it for the sake of future saw using Attack Titan's power. But did you really have to beat me to a pulp? Why? Was needing me that important? I was desperate to push you all away. Even I found myself wondering what I was doing. I just let the moment take over, really. Sorry. Final chapter towards a tree on that hill. You should all be saying that you should all be saying that to Mikasa, not you should be saying it to Mikasa, not me. All that nonsense you spewed hurt her. Yeah, you're right. It was all to push us away from you, and make us into heroes who save humanity from extinction by hunting you down. That's right. How could you not be seen as saviors of every surviving member of society? You turned your backs on paradise in spite of being island devils. To stand the side of humanity to the end, you probably became the most respected beings in the world. Yeah. You man's like, fuck yeah. That's cool, I like that. Such a weird final panel as well, to be honest. Like, Ymir's just like, oh, it's kind of cute. And it's like, Ymir's like, yeah, alright, lads, alright. Oh god, if she was English, she would have been like, go on, my daughter, go on, do it. So everyone does it over here. Whenever someone like that actually happens, they always go on, my son. Oh god, just realize that now, the more I think about it. So you want us to be like the Taiba family after the Great Titan War? We're supposed to protect paradise from the reprisal from humanity outside the walls. They won't be able to retaliate immediately. Huh? The rumbling will kill 80% of humanity. They won't be able to wage war. Harmon's is kind of like, oh no! Oh no! Did you really need to go this far? Was this all for our sake? Where are you? Where we wanted to go? Let's talk as we walk about our founder, Ymir. So this is flaming water. Is it really flowing like a river? It really is flowing like a river. How far did I get? It said that the power of the Titans will continue to exist because Ymir has been obeying King Fritz for 2,000 years. Right. He burned her hometown, killed her parents, and pulled out her tongue. But even when she attained godlike power, she continued to obey him. What could have caused her to do that? When we touched at the path, I felt something. I couldn't believe it, but Ymir the founder loved Karl Fritz. What? That's what bound her for over 2,000 years. I can't claim to understand the depths of Ymir's heart, but I knew she was an agony as she yearned for freedom. For 2,000 years, she sought someone who released her from the agony of love. Then someone appeared. It was Mikasa. Ah. That's why she was smiling. Huh? Did you say Mikasa? I did. So you weren't listening after all. I was listening. Why Mikasa? Well, only Ymir knows that one. As for me, even I still don't know what Mikasa will do. The only thing I know for sure was the results of Mikasa's choice. All of it was to arrive at that result. That's why I moved forward. I murdered 4/5 of society. I led you to kill each other on Paradis. I got all of you, my precious friends, wrapped up in this battle without even knowing if you'd survive it. That's the future you saw at the medal ceremony. You've been all alone since then. It must have hurt. Armin, my head's gotten all messed up. The Founder's power has made it so that there's no past or future. It all exists at once. So I had to do it. That day, that time, it wasn't Bertolt's time to die yet. What? The one who let him go and made her let him go and made her made her go that way was. Let's go, Aaron. Yeah. So wait, what were you thinking about? What were you thinking about who? About Mikasa? Do you really think she can forget about you and live a happy life with someone else, just like you wanted? Well, who knows? Ow! What? Who knows? I don't remember ever forgiving you. What were you thinking, disregarding Mikasa's love for you like that? A woman who's always valued you over everything, even her own life. Do you really think you can tell her to forget about you and be done with it? She should be able to forget about the heartbreaker she loved and be happy at the very least. But who knows? Maybe she'll find someone good in no time and shrug it all off. No. No, I don't want that. Because of finding another man, I want her to think about me and no one else for the rest of my life. Even after I die, I want to be at the front of her mind for a while. 10 years at least. Fuck's sake, Aaron. Oh, okay. I was like, alright. Okay. Alright, lad. I didn't expect something that pathetic. Please don't repeat that to Mikasa. I want her to be happy. I really do, but... Ugh, yeah, damn it. I don't want to die. I want to be with Mikasa, with everyone. Eren, don't give up. We can find another way. No. I'm sure none of them wanted to die either, but how could I ever be forgiven? Well, I mean, at this point everyone's done some really irredeemable shit in this whole entire manga, so who knows? Even if I didn't know that you'd stop me in the end, I think I still would have flattened this world. I'd level almost every forest. I would have left the land covered in flattened insects. A few days later, I wanted to leave every surface a blank plain. Why? Eren, that is your name. I don't know why, but I wanted to do that. I had to. Eren, you are free. Armin, it's time. I'm erasing all of your memories of this place. Next time we meet, we'll be trying to kill one another, but you'll probably remember again once it's all over. Eren, thank you. You became a mass murderer for our sake. I promise I won't let this error go to waste. The framing of that sentence was kind of like... It's a weird way to frame it, but okay. I'm sure there's a way with words the more I think about it. Oh man. I don't know what happens after I die, but I know you can make it to the other side of the walls. Humanity will be saved by you, Armin. Killed up already? Huh? Annie? Oh shit. Alright. I was gonna say, wait a minute, hold up a second. He got Skyrimmed! So you've awakened. That's the end of this whole entire manga. It just heads into the open of Skyrim. That would be an amazing ending. I would go 10 out of 10. I'm done. I'm good. That's a good ending. Oh man. Now I remember. This is Armin. Ah, god damn it. That damn bird indeed. Always appears. I guess it is. I guess I was right in the whole entire philosophy that the birds did mean something more than just freedom, essentially. Armin, you remember now? Remember now too, don't you? When Eren came to visit us. Yeah, I heard. The results of your choice would make the power of the Titans vanish from the face of this world. Ah, okay. Now I remember. You consensuous piece of shit. Eren, you really are. Eren, you said even my mum would go back to being a human. You said for us to live long. What about you? I never asked for this, you suicidal blockhead. Everyone's calling suicidal blockhead today, the more I think about it. Huh? Wish I could have talked to him. Welcome back. I'm home, Dad. Gabby! Hey guys. You see that? Oh my fucking god. Fuck you, Attack on Titan. Fuck you. Alright. Fuck you. Alright. I'm out. I'm fucking done. I don't need this. I don't need this, like, 3rd degree depression, okay? Everyone is there. Well, I mean, they're not. They're dead, but you know, they're there in spirit. Guess this is the result of all your devoted hearts. Sasha. Oh. Ah! God. I'm sorry. Did Gabby just suplex Falco as well? Mama, I guess I'm not the armor titan anymore. Is that true? That's great, huh? I'm sorry for everything, Reina. This is all I ever needed. I should go. Huh? Where? If I stayed here, I doubt they'll give Eren a proper burial. You're right. Let him rest somewhere quiet. Eren always liked the nap there. Always like the nap there. Yeah, I think it's a good place. Oh, fuck's sake. Please, Secretary Mueller. Eren Yeager is dead. The power of the Titans has vanished. We are nothing more than people now. Can you prove that to me? Right here and now? If it's a blood test you want, here, now, please prove it. Are you people? Or are you Titans? If we still have the power of the Titans, wouldn't we be using it to resist you? But the fact that we continue to be powerless, even as you point your guns at us, is the greatest proof of our humanity. Who are you? I'm Armin Alert, an alien from the island of Paradis, the man who killed Eren Yeager, the Attack Titan. 3 years have passed since the day known as the Battle of Heaven and Earth. Those who have survived after an unfathomable number of lives were taken still seem to be tormented by their unhealing scars. As the world suffers through the loss, their fears have come true. The nation of Eldia has formed a so-called army controlled by the Jaegerists and now focus their efforts on building their military. Fuck's sake! Fearful of the retaliation for what is left of humanity on the other side of the sea, the island yells out as one. If we win, we live. If we lose, we die. If you don't fight, we can't win. Fight. Fight. This fight will not end until either Eldia or the world disappears. That is what Eren said, and he might be right. Even so, he chooses to leave this world in our hands. This is the place we live in now. A world without Titans. Ever get tired of Historia's beautiful handwriting? It even smells nice. I mean, I don't know about that one. I got to sit on that for a little while. I got to sit on that. Got like a bird when he gets an egg. I've got to sit on it for a little while. Be like, all right, it's good. I get it. I don't know about it. I don't know about that a little bit just yet. I get tired of Historia's beautiful handwriting. It even smells nice. How many times do you have to tell? How many times do I have to tell you not to lust after a married woman, creep? You seem awfully concerned about how your hair looks yourself, John. Trying to look good for someone. For all the girls who ever opened a history textbook. You mean a field guide to horses? The damn shame you've got a new lease on life, Raina. Paradis is within sight now. Armin, do you really think this is going to work? We destroyed the walls. We betrayed the island. We killed Eren, a man revered by the people of Eldia. And we're the island nation's ambassadors for peace talks. Personally, I wouldn't be shocked if they sunk our ship right here. Believe in Historia. Her Majesty's first move was to protect John's relatives and my mum. I know she'll defend us too. Our sweet little things and this conflict will never vanish. But when they see us all together like this, they'll have to want to know about our story. Why those who tried to kill one another for so long have appeared on Paradis to advocate for peace. They want to know what we saw. Let's tell them everything. Eren, everyone will be coming to visit you soon. Aren't you happy? I want to meet you again. I was thinking, is the bird Eren? Is the bird Eren this entire time? It probably is the case, actually. Thank you for wrapping the scarf around me, Eren. Honestly, it's not a bad ending. I don't know about the whole Jaegerist scenario, because it kind of just continues the exact same thing that was perpetuated the entire time. Because in essence, for the most part, everyone's kind of just set aside the differences. There's no sense of like conflict anymore in the kind of grand scheme of things. It's not like, oh yeah, by the way, it's not like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to continue on. People still hate us. No, it's more or less like everything's kind of gotten to a point that it's not healed. Don't get me wrong, it's not healed. It's just it's kind of got into a better state essentially, rather than it continuing on for like eternity. Just continuing the Jaegerists on. It perpetuates the exact same message that has been this entire time, but to a different degree. Because the idea behind the ending of Attack on Titan, or the idea behind Attack on Titan, is the perpetuating idea of hatred and what it does in theory causes someone. And I'm guessing the hatred that Eren perpetuated this entire time birthed the Jaegerists. Eren now gone, the Jaegerists still carry on to this day to actually then fight his fight. Even though the fight itself isn't to the same degree as it was beforehand, because the fight itself has ended. In essence, there's still the perception of the Eldians being devils. Don't be wrong, it's even at the end of it all, when they kind of stopped, they still put guns at them and saying that, are you people, are you titans, essentially. I mean, that still perpetuates the exact same message, but granted still, it might just be different a little bit there, considering the idea that we're titans about a second ago, so I'm guessing that's probably to why. But still, I don't know. It's a weird idea to actually continue on the Jaegerist. It doesn't so much kill the ending as much as it kind of makes me question why. I guess I understand why, because don't get me wrong. If you look in history books, if something falls, like an ideal falls, the ideal doesn't fall forever. The ideal still carries on. There's been instances in history where it's actually kind of happened. I think that's what he's trying to imply. That's the idea behind it. Like, in essence, like, even though you kill the spearhead of the entire thing, it doesn't mean the entire perception itself disappears. It will still continue on forever until whatever they think they need for justice is actually served comes true. Even though now, even Eren understands, even everyone else understands that it's not justified. But yeah, other than that, good manga. I liked it a lot. I thought it was actually really good. I thought it was a really good story. It was a really interesting one. God, my throat's dying. Again, it started off as a manga about, or anime as well, about killing titans. That's why it's called Attack on Titan. Go figure. But I liked how the progression kind of came to be that this whole entire thing's literally about history and what it does in theory cause. Because it's one of those things that it does to a degree tell us a lot about society itself. Like the idea that there's fractured relationships. There's this idea that hate does continue on, hate does exist. And one of those things that it might never ever go away, and the hatred perpetuates this problem that causes more conflict. Because in the end, the entirety of history itself was needless conflict because of built upon one lie, or many lies in this context. And yeah, and I kind of like manga tackling that whole entire issue, because it is one of those issues that does exist within everywhere. It's one of those ones that it unless you quell hatred will always continue on. Fights will always happen because hatred exists forever. Most things, unless by some fluke they stop and go, well, yeah, we kind of realize we're dicks, it's never going to end. And the same thing applies here. I mean, yeah, you could say the ending's shit, don't get me wrong. Again, it could be implied the ending is shit, but at the same time, the Jaegerist continuing on is a grim reminder that stuff like that doesn't go away almost immediately. I kind of preferred an ending that kind of says, like, look, yeah, even though we solved the problem, the problems still continue on. Because otherwise, if it was kind of wrapped up in a neat bow and kind of ended, you would be like, okay, all right, that's interesting. But you'd be like, then what happens after that point? It's the exact same thing that was going through my head if say Eren committed the slaughtering he was doing, or even more slaughtering he was doing. It kind of gets to the point of, like, it creates more conflict, because there will be conflict in conflict, essentially. At least the only thing he did do was actually I like the end. I like the ending to an extent. I feel like again, it's not a shitty ending. I've read shitty endings in my time. I read some shit in my time. Don't worry. It's one of those things. I don't call it a 1 out of 10 ending. Everyone's acting like this manga came in and basically said, "Hey mate, you shit, get out." And I was like, okay, what the fuck is wrong with this ending? But I'm kind of sitting here going, I mean, I get it. I get what he's trying to say. I mean, maybe it's the rush. Maybe he didn't have enough time to actually kind of fully explore the concept. Because again, it's the idea that Jaegerists are kind of the key. It's the key ideal that is breaking the chapter slightly. That's the only thing I could probably say. But everyone acting like it basically destroyed everything. I was like, I don't know. I don't think I hate it. I don't think I hate it because, again, if there was no more Jaegerists, then you'd be like, "What? The world's saved. There's nothing left. What's the point?" But considering they continue on, they still exist. It's one of those things that kind of tells you hate always continues on. It will never end. It always will be there. I mean, maybe they might reach a point of like peace. But at the same time, who knows when they will attack again? Who knows? That's the problem. That's why the ending is slightly effective, because it kind of proves to you there and then that stuff like that always continues on. Because it can't just, yeah, the power of the Titans is gone. That's gone. It's finished. They're not. There's no more Titans. But at the same time, the Titans aren't the issue. It's the people. That's the thing. That's what the endings. That's what Attack on Titans always implied. You shouldn't fear the Titans. You should fear the people who are around the Titans. And the Jaegerists are actually still there, so you're meant to fear them. So again, I don't hate the ending. Yeah, the prejudice will never go away. Prejudice will always still exist. That's the problem. That's why I kind of feel. I feel like what everyone wants is an ending that solves everything. I guess that's what everyone does in theory want in a manga. They want, or a storyline. They want an ending that solves everything. What he's done here is he's basically said, look, yes, we solved the key issue. There's no more Titans. Eren's gone. Continue on forever. But at the same time, he's saying no, that can't happen either. Peace can never happen. That's the problem. Peace can't happen. It's impossible for peace to happen. It's one of those things. That's why I don't understand how everyone's kind of turned against him, because I don't see the problem. I probably not seeing the problems. I'm not educated enough on it. That's the other thing to know. I'm only going by what I'm actually reading essentially here. But at the same time, I understand that there's no way you can solve every single infinite problem in this manga. That's the problem. Because hate will continue on. That's the thing. Hate is always present. Prejudice is always present. People will always want to battle. That's the thing. That's the whole entire mantra that the world lives by, essentially. That's everything. Oh shit. That's everything that actually exists within this world. It can't just go away like that, essentially. There's no way in hell that it could go away like that. So him continuing it on like that, him kind of keeping it there, does sort of make sense. It's a little bit like, I guess. But at the same time, it's what you got from the ending, I guess. That's why people might not like it, because I guess it's your own perception on the entire matter. I myself kind of see why he kind of kept it that way. I mean, I don't agree with everything in the chapter itself. I don't necessarily agree with everything, but again, I see it essentially. I see what he's trying to do. That's a difference I kind of get from the ending. As I said, I've read shit in my time. That's the problem. Yeah, I kind of preferred it. I kind of preferred him not to kind of end it, because if he would have ended it and just kind of just stopped everything, it would be like, well, what's the point then? Essentially, it's the same thing. It's the same thing to why this whole entire thing took place. Like, we understand to why it took place. So we understand why it will never end either. That's the problem. It always will continue on. The central message of this whole entire manga is hate will never end unless you actually stop the hate itself. Hate is a continuous cycle that will never end, because people will always kind of hate someone else. There is that whole perception. The Jaegerists are kind of proof of that whole entire concept. Even prejudice itself, other than that, was still there. Even when they were facing death, everyone still turned on them. It's proving to you that there's no way in hell you can solve every issue in the world. People will still have a perception. That's the issue. Even though you want to, I want to see a world that doesn't actually have prejudice in it. But the problem is, it's impossible at that point. Even Attack on Titan, it's just impossible to have a world that's free of everything, because conflict will still exist. That's the issue I've always found with Eren's entire perception as well. Eren kind of going in there and kind of just swooping the entire world of like everything. I was like, yeah. You could do that if you really wanted to, but you don't solve any problems. You cause more problems in the meantime, because there's more things involved. You're creating more conflict when it won't be, where the conflict will always continue on for. That's the issue. But again, not everything was actually perfect. I always will say that's not the best ending in the universe. I mean, again, there's still issues there and here and there about the ending, but it wasn't bad. Don't hate it. Everyone made me think. Everyone thought it was like the worst ending in the world. Everyone thought it literally just. Everyone thought it actually came in and basically just pushed over your ice cream. I was like, wow, is it a shitty ending? I was like, well, I mean, no, it's just not the ending I think people wanted. I kind of imagine that's the issue. I kind of like an ending that kind of doesn't necessarily kind of stay true, still not stay true, but kind of plays a perception of the audience, or actually wants the audience, actually has audience's mind in favor. Because I guess he's trying to say something with the ending of his whole entire manga. He's trying desperately to actually kind of have a cry for help, saying, look, the hatred will never end. It always will continue on, even though we think it's ended. It will still be there. And it sucks. The world sucks. That's the thing. That's what I think he's actually trying to say. The world just sucks. And it's true. That's the problem. Even I myself want a world that actually is free of hatred and stuff like that, but it's just impossible. That's the problem, because people are horrible. People are the worst. That's the thing. That's why I always said that the Titans aren't the issue. It's the people itself. That's the thing. So yeah, that's my entire thought process on the whole entire ending. That's how I see the ending. I don't necessarily kind of I don't see this man as someone who's apologizing for anything. I don't see him trying to imply anything else. I think he's just trying to say that the hatred will always be there. It's something you can't ever avoid. It's a cycle of life at this point. It's existed since the start of time. It exists until the end of time. We want a world that I think he wants a world free of hate, but he knows himself he won't ever get that. And so I think that's what he's trying to do with his ending of his manga. He wants what we all want. We all want a world free of hatred. We want a world where we actually kind of are nice to each other, but at the same time, it just won't happen. That's the problem. Unless we all just kind of band together and actually kind of say, fuck it, we ain't doing this anymore. We have to stop this whole entire perception, because people actually did. Magath did. Magath realized his own mistakes. He realized he was a dick. He realized his whole entire perception shouldn't be based on race or nationality either. It should just be based on it shouldn't be based on all of those things. You shouldn't do that to people. Even he realized that. That's the thing. They wanted Eren to win? Really? That's a really weird ending then. So yeah, by the way, let Eren just kind of cause the entire end of the world, I guess. Isn't that worse? Because that's perpetuating the issue for more so. They're letting hate win, essentially. If Eren wins, hate wins. That's the thing. Because a centralized issue is perpetuating the issue of hatred. That's the thing. We know why it caused, we know why the hatred was caused, and why it's happening at this point. But at the same time, if he wins, he's only making the point more clear that hatred wins in the end. So I don't see why people wanted Eren to win. That would be a really dumb ending. Eren losing stops the cycle that Eren created, the war that he's creating. But at the same time, it doesn't stop everything, because him starting the entire thing started the Jaegerists. The Jaegerists are still alive, so they're keeping his ideal alive. So that's the thing. Even though we stop that part of like the cycle of hatred, it continues on. That's the thing. What should have been the thought process behind people, they should have said we need to stop the Jaegerists. It should be more angry that the Jaegerists survived than anything, because they are the centralized point of hatred at this point. Yeah, I kind of imagine. I just don't. Again, I don't see the problem. It could just be me. I'm not too sure. I might not be educated enough for this. That's the thing as well. I might not be educated enough, but at the same time, I don't see why people call this so much garbage ending in manga, when stuff like Kimetsu no Yaiba, to extent Bleach, other ones are there, had really shitty endings. There's been loads that actually have worse endings. That actually literally... No, Prison School, for example. Perfect example, Prison School. That ending shat on everything. Literally, shat on everything. That was the worst ending I've ever read in my lifetime, because you knew the actual manga could actually hate everything as well. He just basically wanted to give you the worst ending in the world, and you were like, fuck, that was terrible. Now, see, that's a terrible ending. That was like, what the fuck, man? What is this? But I just don't, I don't see this being a 1 out of 10 ending. I don't see this being a 10 out of 10 ending, because it isn't. Because, again, the centralized point still exists. The problem that was persistent in this entire manga still exists, but at the same time, it's not terrible. It just kind of proves the point he's trying to make, that hatred still always forever exist. It will never go away, even if you want it to. It will never go away because people are like that. And that's the thing. I feel like people want a conclusive ending, or want an ending that kind of brings about peace or something like that. But just in a manga like this, in a manga that we've been seeing people literally damn the audience to like no end, calling them the worst things in the world, calling them everything under the sun. You understand at that point, there's no way in hell there could in theory be a complete conclusive conclusion. There's no way, because hatred always will exist. Even if we, as I said beforehand, we want a world that's free of hatred, that's free of people kind of thinking to themselves these really, really vile thoughts. But I just don't know. It won't happen. And I feel that's what he's trying to imply here as well. I feel like he's trying to take the real world and apply it to Attack on Titan as well, which actually does in theory make sense. Yeah, it's kind of I get it's different for people as well, but I kind of the actual thought process I've seen on the internet is about the whole thing with Eren and the Jaegerist as well. That's the thing. I understand again the entire thing with it, but at the same time, if you kind of just if they dissolved, it would be like, well, all right, I guess at least that's solved. But at the same time, you'd be like, wouldn't there be still people that think the way Eren did? Or would there still be people who think the way that the Elden's been the devils as well? It's just that's the thing. I feel like the ending kind of fixes a problem, but doesn't fix every single problem, which is actually what this whole entire manga's been doing this entire time. It's been trying to fix one problem, but not fixing everything. And I feel that's what he's trying to do as well. I get that. I understand. Don't worry. I understand. I don't. Again, in my heart of hearts, if I had to give a rating to Attack on Titan at this point, about an 8, I'd say. It's about an 8 out of 10. It's not the worst. It's not the worst ending I've ever seen in my life. Again, it didn't piss me off. That's the major thing. I didn't hate it because it didn't piss me off. Attack on Titan is one of those mangas that actually didn't piss me off until the very end, which actually is impressive because, again, if you ever watched my Kimetsu no Yaiba streams, you knew that I every single time my brain was slowly starting to kind of just fizzle out. I was like, man, I just want this to end because it's just terrible. And by the end of it, I was like, fuck me, that was awful. That hinged on the idea that the last arc was basically the worst thing I've ever read in my lifetime. That was a piss poor ending for me. That pissed me off. This one just didn't do that for me. It kind of just perpetuated the same issue that's been throughout this whole entire manga till the very end. It is terrible. Prison School's ending is fucking atrocious. It's one of the worst. If you read anything about the ending, everyone knows it's one of the worst endings in manga. But it's not one of the worst endings because he was rushed or anything like that. There's a lot more involved to why he ended it that way. It's more of a kind of like a fuck you ending, but more of a fuck you ending on a more massive scale. It kind of, if I remember correctly, it still persists in it persisted in Raw Hero as well. Thank you. I'm actually glad you've actually been here as well. It's been absolutely fun being sharing my entire thoughts on it. I mean, again, that's just me. I don't know. Again, if anyone wants to tell me any more about it, I do want to hear more about this because again, I don't know. I'm just going by my own perception on the entire thing. But thank you so much. I'm actually glad you've actually been here as well. Ah, man, I feel like it might have needed a little bit more time. I feel like maybe the ending was a little bit. I thought it needed about maybe 145 chapters, not 140, not 139. I thought 139 was a bit too short. I feel like maybe with a little bit more time, it might just kind of hit a bit more because he actually would probably reintroduce the Jaegerists, kind of being like, yeah, we still exist, guys. We're still being dicks in the world, and that would have actually kind of been like, okay, all right. But then, I mean, again, it's still a serviceable ending. It's still an ending that I don't say completely killed it for me. I still maintain that I enjoyed my time with it. I liked every single second of it. It caused me pain to no end. The whole thing with Hanja basically broke me. It's gonna be some of my favorite characters ever in manga as well. I love them all to bits, and I enjoyed my time with it. It's basically ingrained in my soul at this point. This entire series, it means a lot to me because this is actually one of those series that got me back into anime. So it's one of those, I might have not have been so hot on it to start off with. It got me back into it. Might have been so hot to start off with it, but I'm glad it went the way it did. Thank you. I also really appreciate everyone's opinions as well. That's the one thing I kind of say all these things. I do actually want to hear everyone else's opinions as well, because it's one of those things that, again, if it helps me understand more about maybe the topic at hand that I might not know too much about. I don't want to kind of just say random things and actually then be wrong. But people tell me it actually does help me a lot. But yeah, I might not be so hot on the entire manga or anime to start off with, because season 2 kind of was a little bit start off with a little bit. But I'm actually glad it actually kind of went the way it did. It actually became something that I do actually really appreciate. But yeah, there we go. That is Attack on Titan. That's how I finished it today. I did. God, it feels weird to actually say this is actually over now. But I guess maybe we might get like a kind of like an old market ending, I guess, in the actual volume when it releases in June. I think it's when it actually kind of comes out in Japan, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it comes out in June, if I remember. So I guess we might get it like a more explorative ending than just, by the way, yeah, it ends. It always happens. It happened with Kimetsu no Yaiba. It happened with Gintama as well, I think. It happened with, it hasn't happened with Chainsaw Man. I don't think actually. I didn't see anything about Chainsaw Man. It didn't really need an ending, so it hasn't ended yet. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna rest my vocal cords for a long while. I'm very my vocal cords are very worn out now. I'll be here when the anime comes back in January. I think it comes back in January, doesn't it? The anime, it's January 2022, if I remember. I'll be here when it comes back, actually experiencing the pain once again. I can't. I just want to. We didn't see Hitch. What actually happened to Hitch? Well, I guess she's fine, by the sounds of it. She's kind of vibing somewhere, thank God. I feel sorry for Marlo as well. God damn, Marlo as well must be just kicking himself right now. Somehow Flock survived the entirety of that battle with Zeka, and then Marlo dies, and then doesn't see post time skip Hitch. That would hurt. I would have been hurt. I can understand that people might not have liked it. It's one of those ones, again, it's what the reader gets out of it. That's why I always say that even though I don't myself see the problems of it, I myself don't see it, but I do understand that it won't be one of those ones that is for everyone's liking. You can't get an ending that it's everyone's liking. It's the problem. There's no way in hell you can end something well, like 100%. Like that's a good ending, because it's gonna hit everyone differently. Because everyone thinks Fire Punch's ending's terrible, but I love it to bits. I feel like one of the best endings in manga. Same thing with Banana Fish. Banana Fish has universally one of the most hated endings in manga. Really? Hold up a second. Hold up a second, I need to find that. Wait, really? Man. That's what I've heard. Apparently, he's actually on the committee to actually expand the ending. So there is hope there. God fucking damn it! 1 out of 10. Oh man. Ah. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Alright, we'll not cloud my judgment on my favorite character being a part of the Jaegerists, alright? It kind of does, actually. That hurts. Oh, man. Thank God I actually missed it the first time around. Oh, man. But, yeah, Banana Fish has one of the most hated endings in anime and manga, but again, I don't see the problem in it. I feel like it does. I feel like it actually has a meaning to why it does exist and why it happened that way, even though it, again, destroyed me twice. So again, I understand to why it happened that way. That's why I don't hate it. Ah, fuck. Why Hitch though? Why Hitch? Was she betrayed because Annie left her? God damn it! Oh, I seen Nicola there as well. Nicola's not a part of the whole entire crowd he's walking past. God damn it. Really? Oh god, you're right. How did Rico get there as well? I haven't seen her in like... what, 100 chapters at this point? Maybe even more? And she just randomly appears in the Jaegerist. I'm like, what? What? Okay. Ah, man. Again, I will not let it cloud my judgment. God damn it. I've got Rainer still, okay? I've got Rainer still. He's fine. He's okay. He's good. He's Gucci, alright? I've got one character still left. I have one character left. Oh, slightly betrayed, but I'm fine. Well, I'm gonna lie down for a long while and cry. Oh, God. Anyway. Actually, I hope you actually have enjoyed this entire series of me covering Attack on Titan. It's been fun. It's been very fun. It's been it's been fucking depressing as well. It's been I'm heartbroken, more so than I would have imagined, but I guess that could in theory be the case. I didn't see Hitch kind of joining the Jaegerists. God, that was really fucking fearful the entire time. I was like, Rainer, stop! I'll give you a hug. Don't worry, please. I feel like it might be the case with Hitch's character, because again, she always was one of those characters that just didn't care. She was always really just, she was complacent to she was not complacent, but kind of like she was just there essentially. That's what I feel like her whole entire thought process was. Her yawning as well kind of proves that. She's not there because she wants to be there, essentially. She's there because she's just there. Which still kind of makes me raise questions, though. Maybe, again, expanding the anime still. Oh god, if they actually made the actual next series, I reincarnated as a bird, would be amazing. I guess it makes sense for him being reincarnated as a bird as well, because a bird is free, and freedom is the thing he wanted, and he got it in the end, technically speaking, so... He won technically. He won technically speaking, if you actually kind of look at that context. But yeah, I mean, again, I would not allow the fact that Hitch is kind of there, and so is Rico as well, because Rico again is kind of really weird that she just randomly appeared there. She was like, the entire time was like, where was she? What has she been doing this entire time? I mean, she would have been total by now, by something at least. But no, she survived, and she was on the band of the evil people, which is interesting. But I guess she's probably not even there because she wants to be there either. I just don't imagine any of those characters actually being there because they want to be there. Because again, they didn't scream they wanted to help Eren. Because even Hitch was kind of like, yeah, Eren's kind of a dick the entire time. Besides Flock loved him. Flock died loving him, which is kind of cute. Still, that ship sank. And what happened to Kiyomi as well? Do we get a shot of Kiyomi? The most interesting one as well is Hisoria going off with the farmer as well, because everyone's like, oh, it had to be someone very, very, very close to her. No, just that dude. It's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, I kind of hope. I wonder what happened to Yelena as well. Actually, speaking of the devil, is she actually in the final shot? Oh, Kimi's there. I see her. I do not see Yelena though. I don't think. At least I'm going. Unless I'm. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I see Yelena though. I was gonna say. I wonder what happened. Oh, I see. But I mean, I kind of do imagine what did feel like he did in theory rushed it slightly. It did feel like, no, your English is fine. English is perfect. Do not worry about it. English is perfect. I feel like, yeah, there is the idea that he might have actually rushed it slightly. It does feel like that. Again, it did kind of feel like, yeah, by the way, we ain't Titans anymore, bro. Don't fear us, to being like, yeah, by the way, Jaeger is still there. So fuck, man. That would be like, possibly, maybe there should be a bit more time in between there, but it's still a serviceable ending. It's still not terrible. It's not a 1 out of 10. It's not like, oh god, what have you done here, bro? What's fucking happening? It's not that. It's more or less like there's just maybe some complication involved, and also it might be expanded in the anime a little bit more as well. If we get more time with the anime, that is. We still don't know how long the anime will be, because it's what 16 at the moment. Normally a season's 24, so that means it would be 8 episodes long if that's the case, which would be very fearful because there's still a lot to cover in that time. It was 115 to 139. 116 to 139. So that's still what is like 15. A lot. Still a lot. But anyway, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna lie down for a long while. I need a coffee. I need to go sit down and think about shit for a long while. As Billy Ray Cyrus would say, it's a lot to think about. As a tweet would say. But again, I don't hate it. I don't hate the ending. I feel like it's just there, essentially. It's not awful. It's not the best. It's just there. It's good. It's an ending that perpetuates the central issue of the whole entire manga. That's why I don't hate it, because at least it actually kind of keeps true to the actual meaning behind the entire manga itself. But yeah, as I always say, I hope you actually have enjoyed the series of me covering this whole entire manga. It's been absolutely fun. I loved it. It's been depressing. It's been fun. It's also been quite the whirlwind of emotions. As I said beforehand, I'm glad I actually took this whole entire manga series on. It was great. It was one of those ones that has shaped me a lot, to be honest. I basically live with this whole entire manga at this point. It's part of my soul. It's like Full Metal. I guess that's probably the only good ending I've probably ever seen besides Fire Punch and Chainsaw Man to an extent. Pro FMA. That's why it actually has a good ending. But yeah, it's like FMA, Bleach, and also Naruto. They're all part of my soul at this point. Yeah, now begins the May almost, which is like the fifth month in. It's 12, which is then 6, 7, 8 months. Yeah, I feel like with him, because it's in ending 2 that he basically pre-planned everything. So it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure as well. Thank you so much actually being here as well. It's been so much fun actually seeing you here. Thank you so much. But I do actually imagine there's been like clues since chapter 1, basically, that this is what he wants to do. I mean, the bird's been there since chapter 1. I always remember the bird being a massive thing. He always pointed at it saying, look how free the birds are. It was actually can go over the wall, and actually now we actually have, hey, he's a bird. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah, I mean, right. I'm gonna lie down. But I do actually hope I have enjoyed the series of me covering it. I will be here in January for the actual series premiere of Attack on Titan. Season 4 part 2, final season part 2, episode 17 actually, not 15, 17. Whatever it becomes, 76, I think, as well. However it'll be named. I'll be here to experience the pain once again. So until then, I have indeed been the driver for what has actually almost been 3 hours at this point. Good lord. Just realised it's almost been 3 hours. So, you actually have been here since the start of the actual stream, or just joined us right recently. Actually, I'm glad you've actually been here. It's been absolutely great. Actually, then hope you have enjoyed the series of me covering this entire manga series, and also the stream as well. Actually, have then enjoyed the stream, and doing the theory, always leave a like, because indeed does quite a bit. Actually, have then enjoyed the series of me covering this manga series, subsequently also the stream itself, then doing through, also leave a subscription as well. Thank you so much for actually being here as well. See you next time as well. See you next time. Have a wonderful day. Do leave a subscription as well, because both do help quite a lot. Actually then have enjoyed this whole entire series of me covering the manga, also subsequently the stream as well, and doing free, follow me on Twitter, because it does help quite a bit. So then know streams are live and any other streams I do as well. And for the final time, I have indeed been a driver. Also, goshiko arigatou gozaimasu. 僕の動画を面白いと思ったらいいねやチャンネル登録をお願いします。So, for the final time, I actually have been a driver, and I'll see you guys later whenever Attack on Titan actually comes back in January. Until then, see you guys then. Bye for now.